Okay, I believe we're live. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't planning on doing the stream today, but here we are. Let's do, where is Walker? There it is. Let's do it like that. Whoa, this isn't live. There we go. Fucking full crate. There we go. What's up, Micah, Astro, Eggroll? Hey, Log. Hey, Painless Chunk. Hey, Jess. Wrong pronouns, but that's alright, Alec. No worries. Hello, how you doing? Dangan Vlogger. Or Vloja. Michael. Bali. Liam. Log again. Random Bellend. Top tier name, by the way. Hey, Tomato. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Milkwater. I'm going into work. Rip. Don't worry. You'll get to watch like a million other people watch this later. Didn't know? All good. No worries. I took it out in the description because I wanted to put no effort into it, I guess. All good, though. Are you excited? I am. Okay, let me tell you... Here's where I'm at with... You guys can hear me, right? It's working? Here's where I'm at. So we did the... When the trailer came out, I reacted to the trailer, and then we did a stream analyzing the trailer. But then, for some reason, they were just like... They just kept showing everything. Like, I was like, okay, I'll analyze the trailer, but at a certain point, they just started showing everything. And I was like, you know what? If I keep looking into the information as it comes out, there's gonna be no game to play. So, I stopped looking at what was coming out. I know what tracks are in. I know, I know roughly how they were changed, but I can't tell you every shortcut or every little hidden detail because I want to actually find the things when I play. I want the free roam to be me exploring, not me already knowing where to go. So that's kind of where I'm at. With this direct, what I'm hoping for is... I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. What I'm expecting is about 10 minutes of information we already know, and then maybe 5 minutes of information we don't know. I'm hoping that they'll explain a couple of mechanics that we weren't so sure of, and that we've had to just kind of piece together. Like, what exactly is going on with the costumes? Why do some characters have them, some characters don't? What does the burger do for you if you don't have a costume? What's the difference between the different food items, or the different things, like the little things you can have in the food item? Like, I hope they explain that, so I don't have to go and look up footage. I imagine they'll probably be like, there's 24 players, and you can drive between the courts, and they'll like re-explain the shit they said in the direct. I remember the Mario Maker 2 direct, like back in the day, where it was just like, this is Mario Maker, you can make levels. Like, yeah, okay, you promised 15 minutes and you're explaining how Mario Maker works. You know. So I'm hoping for at least like a decent amount of new information. I want to hear about the online. Nintendo, I just can't trust them to make good online. I can't just assume that there's gonna be a good online. So until we hear that there's a regular worldwides without the intermissions, and I want to know that I can, play with my friends and then we hop into a worldwide. I don't trust them to do it. They did, yeah, sure, they did. The same thing I was saying with Mario Maker 2. Like, yeah, I'm sure we can share levels with friends, right? Nintendo, I need you to say it, right? Because you didn't let us in Mario Maker 3DS. And when Mario Kart Tour came out, you didn't let us play with your friends for like the first 2 years. So, I just want to know some basic things that they're going to be in the game. And then I hope, hopefully they'll talk more about features and reveal some things that make me go, ooh, that make me end up in a reaction compilation. Yeah, shoutouts to Joel Armishaw, by the way, who made this Sky High Sunday remix. Since Nintendo didn't want to remix it. Here's something, though. Here's something. Freaking Gab Ocarina 96. Look at this. The goat, dude. That's all you get. Go watch the video. It's sick. Actual peak. Guys, Sunday music and Mario Kart World are the same, unless it was just a placeholder. Are the Nintendo Switch prices unreasonable or just inflation? Search up Mario inflation to learn more. So true. Loki, I want to just call Sir Musty with no warning. I've never done that. He probably won't answer though. I think Tyler's awake. Can I just call Tyler with no lead up? That's what I did in the Switch 2 Direct. I just kind of called him. Let me see if Tyler's around. There's no way Musty responds. Just like trying to call Shortcat. If Tyler didn't respond, I'm gonna call Shortcat. It's ringing. There's a zero. He's like free, like never. He probably forgot that it's today or doesn't care. Or has work. Well, say, yeah, no. Spoiled again. I just like it. I'm scared to call Shortcut. I've never called him before, but we were talking earlier. He's probably getting ready to record. He's online. Wait, they deactivated live chat? So funny. Wait, Fox online, I'm calling him. It's going to call random people my friend list. That's what I'm doing while I'm waiting. If he doesn't respond, I'll have to, like, explain myself afterwards. Dude, Falk's Discord profile picture is just the cow. It's the Mario Kart cow. Okay, nothing. They didn't disable chat? Oh, okay. Need Toad's Factory return? I'm in good news. We've seen it. I know Musty sometimes does call-ins before a direct stream starts. We're totally not doing that right now. I think we'll get story mode. I think we'll get things to do in free roam. I will be surprised if it's a story. Like an actual story. I expect there to be missions of some kind, because we've seen it in the UI. If there's an actual, like, story, I will be very surprised. I want to say no, just because other people are confident. And as you know, oh shit, oh, the countdown. Jesus Christ. I was like, it's not time yet! This is why you watch the UK Direct, dude. They do a countdown. Wait, hold on, we gotta be, I'm still not live? What the hell? Don't worry, guys. If you watch this stream, you're gonna be ahead of everyone else. Dude, how is it still going? There's no way. It's okay. Finally, now we're a minute ahead of everyone else. Even the stream delay from my stream, we're still ahead of everyone else. If you watch this, the UK one did not freeze last time. I watched the UK Switch 2 Direct. It did not freeze. We're gonna keep this up because I want to have the. I know it's kind of small, but I still want to have the credit there. You know. Feels like the new drivers are padding. I'm gonna say I disagree with that. The reason I disagree is because, number one, a lot of them haven't been raced in the Mario Kart series before, which, you know, already that means they don't have pre-existing models and animations that they could take if they wanted to just pad. The second reason I don't really think it's just padding is because some of these characters don't have voice clips that they can just use. Like, they're gonna have to probably make some new voice clips for, like, Snowman. You know? I think it's a lot more effort to, like, animate the fucking cow and, like, make fish bones look normal on a cart than to add, like, I don't know, fucking EGAD. I would have liked them to add EGAD, but ultimately I'm happy that the roster is just really funny. What did a fish bone say? I mean, obviously, you get no, that's actually Kamek. I was close though. Sorry, Kamek. Sorry, as the announcer says. Imagine mooing when you do the trick. Yes. Kamek. How cactus drive? Better than you. Well. Thought Bowser Jr. was female. I mean, you know. Either went woke. Has trans kids now. Still thinking about your Moo Moo reaction. It's crazy that, like, everyone else's reaction was like, oh my god, it's the cow! And I was like, oh, it's Moo Moo, because I'm such a fucking nerd. And then they fucking retconned it in this game, and now it's just called cow again. Make me look dumb. It makes me look like, oh yeah, you know what sound a cow makes. Well done, Mayro. Well done. I mean, I'm personally, I don't know if this is a hot take. Mark it down on your bingo cards if not. I don't think Mario Kart has to be realistic and make sense. I actually don't mind that, like, a Goomba can drive a car even though he doesn't have arms. I think that's okay. I think there's more to Mario Kart that didn't make sense than a Pokey riding a, you know, riding a bike. Putting the stream on 2x speed? Nice. Yeah, so the reason that works is there's always a certain amount of stream delay, you know? And streams like this, you can rewind and watch. So a lot of the time when you hit the live button to, like, you know, resume live to catch up, it's usually still a little bit behind. I imagine they do that to try and, like, you know, if there's a bit of lag, you don't feel it. But yeah, if you just hit it on times 2, you can go like a minute ahead of where everyone else is. So I can guarantee that by you watching my stream, and the stream delay that comes from waiting for it to get from me to you is still probably less than if you were to just watch it normally, which is really funny. Be so mad if there's no Rob reveal. Okay, I need to put crazy predictions out there so I can be right, and then you can clip me. And if I'm wrong, it doesn't matter because the stream will be private, so no one will know, and you can't clip me. So. Prediction 1, we've seen all the characters. We are not going to see any new characters. Maybe we'll see new skins, we're going to see no new characters. That's my first prediction. Well, new characters that, you know, haven't been seen in the other direct. Prediction 2, I haven't really thought about this. Yeah, I don't really have any other ideas. Prediction 2, there will be... Fuck, I don't know. I haven't thought about this. There'll be flint and steel? Sure, yeah, there'll be flint and steel. There were 7 pages of characters in the treehouse? Yeah, but it includes costumes. It includes costumes. They're still doing the costumes count as character slot thing in this game. Oh, here we go. There'll be some island flyover. I think we'll see. We'll probably see the Rainbow Road in this, right? We'll probably see it. Hope we have battle mode. I think people talk. Okay. Originally, I was gonna say there's no battle mode. Okay, I think battle mode will be on tracks like in Mario Kart Wii U. I think maybe there will be like. No, I don't think that's gonna be doing it. I think it's gonna be like Mario Kart Wii U. That's my crazy prediction. Not what I want. Is what I predict. If I'm wrong, which I'm happy to be, and I have no evidence that would make me right. Yeah. I think we already know all the tracks. I'd be surprised if there's any tracks we don't know, or that haven't been like clocked already, I should say. Like my friend Demons made an analysis video that was like, we know all the cups and what order it is, and I didn't watch it. But I imagine my prediction is that Demons is right, because Demons is always right, apart from when he's wrong. Yeah, the Ice Flower taken from Tor. They could announce DLC. I don't find that impossible. They could. They could. What did they do? I did see the Wario Stadium minimap. I wonder, do we actually know for sure that it's supposed to be N64 Wario Stadium? I imagine we probably heard the music. If we heard the music, we know for sure. It could just be a new one. It's probably meant to be N64 Wario Stadium. They did budget it, huh? Because there's no prefixes. It is N64? Okay. Like, I know we've seen it, and I know it's not DS, but I don't know, it could be a new Wario, you know. It's probably meant to be N64, and it just sucks ass. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the Sky High Thunder music. Oh, let me unmute this, actually. I think it would be good to listen to it. I will be talking over it. Warning, I'm going to be talking. I'm going to be speaking. I'm probably going to be shouting. Well, if you can't hear the stream, just tell me in chat. Like, if you can't hear the guy, let me know in chat, and I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up. But I'm probably going to be looking here, and then occasionally I'll go on over to you guys. But I'll mostly be looking here. But yeah, sometimes me reacting might get in the way of what he's saying. So you might miss some details over me fucking losing my shit. I also might just jump to wrong conclusions. It's a reaction, obviously. First time seeing it. I'm excited. I'm gonna say some stuff that's wrong. Yeah, just letting you know, that's kind of what you're getting into by watching this. If you don't want to see it, it's loud. If you don't want to see that, watch it in official sources. That's Nez. There's Ghost Valley. With that salty speedway. N64 Wario Stadium. The Dry Bones one I forgot the name of. We do know it.
Start your engine.
Start your engine.
Welcome to Mario Kart World.
That's
Available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there?
True.
Across cities, plains, a desert,
and
even the ocean.
In my Mario.
you can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them.
That's awesome.
There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you.
Tell me the courses.
Here we go.
I think we know them all, but I want to know them I want to double know them all. This guy has Sunday down there. It looks so good.
Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore.
New courses. Awesome.
Ride the ridges and roads
Mario
on Mario
Circuit.
Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it.
Yeah, it looks like it's the main path, so.
See the sights and stylish structures of Crown City.
Okay.
You can even soar in style down Main Street.
Your token Mario Kart City track.
Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals.
This one looks fun. I'm definitely curious about this. It feels very custom tracky.
Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak.
This one I'm hyped to.
Slip off while soaking up
Ice World Ice Outpost.
Have a spirited showing at the
Ghost Valley. Boo Cinema, they're calling it. So you actually like drive on Ghost Valley together. It's kind of cool. That Behemoth, nice.
And in addition to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory.
Oh shit, dude, they know. Wow, the animations look sick. Peach.
Wario's Galleon, and more.
They actually got him. They got the American announcer to say the UK name.
Titles are also here, but now they're reimagined and
the music
spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night.
Yeah, so that would have said Wario Shipyard if you watched the US one. Mario, what? Sorry.
Peach. Bowser. And Yoshi! Plus new drivers like Goomba.
Spike!
And
cool trick animation.
Right, Cow!
Like sake. They know.
More new racers are waiting and ready to roll. Select your character.
Oh, there's like costumes.
Choose your vehicle.
Oh, thank God they have more than 2 pages of vehicles.
Races. Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you.
The stats, guys. L, we lost. Let's get me a meta.
There are 2 main styles of
Seethe.
race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout Tour. In both modes, up to 24 drivers can participate.
GCN Battle Course.
History. Your rivals aren't the only hazards.
That's promising for you know, battle mode arenas.
Shoot bullet bills.
Those are bomber bills. Actually, no, they're not. They're freaking, what are they called now? Bomber bills.
Along the way. Try to steer clear.
L. Announcer guy didn't know. Mark off wrong name on your bingo cards.
Get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup.
That's Wario Stadium music.
Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot.
I'm glad this isn't just reused from Mario Kart 8.
Start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit.
The music.
While the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City.
Crown City, yeah, we've seen.
For the first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix.
Yep.
So keep your eyes on the road.
Cool, I'm excited for it. It's gonna make Grand Prix a lot less shitty and boring.
Conquer all Grand Prix cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
Nice. Well, they have a little cutscene for it and everything. That's awesome.
Next up is a new mode, Knockout Tour. From Golden Rally to Ice Rally.
I feel like this is going to get quite repetitive if there's really only 8 rallies.
From one end of the world to the other.
If we can make our own rallies, then that's going to be sick. But if it's just those 8, it's going to get boring after 2 days.
If you want to stay in the race. Speed towards checkpoints throughout the world. If you don't make the cut, you're out of the running. Buckle up. The competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints.
I'm sure it does.
You've got to drive to survive in Knockout Tour.
Knockout
Keep your eyes
Tour.
on the prize and aim for first place.
Okay, show me the items. I'm pretty sure we know all of these by now,
Items
but
can drastically change the outcome of a race.
tell me about them.
Here are some new items that'll help you out.
That's not new.
Coin shell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the coin
When you
shell.
throw a coin shell, coins will appear.
That seems
Now's
so
your chance to
overpowered.
grab 'em. Just don't let your rivals cash in first.
What do coins do in this
Ice
game?
flower.
Like
With
past
the ice
games?
flower, you can freeze out rivals.
Yeah.
And send them spinning.
Oh, so it's kind of like okay,
Aim the hammer in an arc. And
but the way you throw
nailed
it.
Hammers also stay on the course for a short time.
Cool.
It can be used to block off rivals.
Yeah, I noticed that buff. Yeah.
Mega mushroom.
Mega mushroom.
With
Does
the
it
mega
suck?
Mushroom, go big, so your rivals will go.
It looks like it doesn't suck.
Feather. Use the feather to jump
Looks like it
up
doesn't suck.
and avoid attacks.
It sucks in Tora.
You may even discover some unexpected routes.
Oh, neat.
Comet.
Comet.
Magic, your rivals will transform.
We're getting a laugh track for
What other
that.
mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to
Comet.
see. The lower your placement, the more likely you are to find items that'll turn the tables. So when you get items, go for it.
Of course. Boulder jump scare.
And if you're new to the Mario
Tiki
Kart
Mountain?
series,
Oh, Dino
there
Jungle,
are
of
added
course.
support features to help you along the way.
Good. Holy shit! Booster course pass, this is how you do it!
These include smart steering,
That's awesome.
which helps you stay on the course.
This song is
Tilt
crazy!
controls, where
Nice.
you can hold a Joy-Con
My mother is
2
gonna
controller
appreciate this.
horizontally and use motion controls to steer. And
Yeah.
if you have the Joy-Con
I'm
2
getting one of
wheel,
these for my mother.
You can feel like you're really driving.
This song is incredible! Holy shit, man! Holy shit.
Ooh, how about a quick break?
Yep.
A snack sounds good right about now. Hey, look! It's a drive-through.
How did it work? Yoshi's.
Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go. Dash food.
Okay.
Take a bite, and
So that's dash.
you can
Oh,
unlock
no, instead of
outfits
fast food?
inspired by your
Okay.
meal.
Okay. Pretty cool.
Eat some sushi and
Okay.
whoa, nice.
Already making me feel a bit sick, but that's fine.
Once
Did every
unlocked,
character
these
have
outfits can
a
be
costume?
selected from the character selection screen.
That's cool. I didn't think they would at first, but I'm
Who
glad
knows
to see
what
that you can.
dishes or outfits you'll find.
That's
Make
pretty
a
cool.
pit stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the world.
So, like, what happened to when you've been playing for more than 2 hours
That was
and
a
you
nice
have all
detour.
of them?
Now let's get back to the action.
Don't know. New
Let's
techniques!
introduce
There we
some
go.
new
Oh,
tricks
shortcut to
that'll
losing
help
that.
you ace each race. Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift
Charge
button
jump?
while driving straight
Yes.
ahead.
That's
Charge
awesome.
Jump and release to jump. Use this to leap over obstacles.
This is so hype, dude.
Grind along power
This is gonna
lines.
make... This is like Wheelie 2. They finally
dodge
invented
attacks from your
Wheelie
rivals.
2. That's crazy.
And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall ride. for
You can
a
just do
short
it
period of
anywhere?
time.
Bro, they added the fucking shortcut at the end of Sky High Sunday,
Chain
but like
some tricks
officially.
together, and you may even reach places like so close. Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind.
They added
This
save
will return
state!
your
No!
vehicle to its original position. Nice. Made
Oh
it.
my god, the time trial is gonna
This
destroy
can
this
come
game.
in handy
Holy
when mapping
shit!
out how to best approach a course.
Oh
Keep
my
in
god.
mind, though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind.
Wait, it's not
so
just time
don't
trials?
lose
You
your
can just
lead.
keep doing it in races? Oh my god, that's awesome!
Want to take a spin in even more races? In time trials, it's you against the clock.
Time trials confirmed, thank
Here you
fucking
can
god.
race
I was
without
worried.
any other
I was
competitors.
genuinely worried.
And
You never know
if
with
you
Nintendo.
go online, you can download and compete against ghost data from racers around the world.
Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Mario Circuit.
Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race.
I like that they
You
just
can
have
use the
loads of...
classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course. Or
You can.
choose
Excellent.
to drive the distance from one course to another.
Just be patient, chat.
You can even take
gotta
the
wait
road less traveled and
before you jump
choose
to
routes
conclusion.
that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout.
Fantastic.
Up to 24
Ooh.
drivers can now compete in 2, 3,
Bro
or
thinks he's
even
Retro
4
Rewind.
teams.
Retro Rewind has 6, buddy. Step it up.
Group up
Come
and
on.
get ready to put the pedal to the metal.
They love ripping off Mario Kart Wii mods, but we're not quite there yet. Any new characters, or are they all the same?
Battle mode. You can pop off in balloon battle.
Yeah,
where you use
it's on
items
tracks.
to
I was
burst your
right.
rivals' balloons.
This one could be new. Is this new?
And coin runners, where you can go for the gold by collecting.
It looks
the
like
most
it's on
coins.
tracks. Yeah, I was right. Oh, that's Big
Race
Donut though.
or
That's Big
battle,
Donut.
Enjoy whatever drives
I wasn't
you.
fully right. That is Big Donut. We did see Big Donut on the map. I just thought it was for intermission, I'm gonna be honest.
When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads?
Well, on
no
Battlefield?
problem. Ride the rivers.
I'm so excited with the soundtrack, man. This is crazy.
See the seas.
This is gonna be my favorite mode, even if there's nothing in it.
Drive the desert.
Fucking pokey sound clips
Or
are crazy.
jump off from way up here. You
Not
can
way
go
up here.
Wherever you like, even to the edges of the world.
Wow.
Hey, there's a P-switch over there.
Yeah, so we knew that there was gonna be something because we saw it in the
Hit
UI.
these switches you find across the world to start missions.
I feel like there's a different type of coin where you collect 8 of them and get a
Completing them,
prize.
You can hone your driving ability outside of races.
Okay, so these are your missions.
There are also hidden
Oh, nice.
coins.
I like the coin. Medallions. Sorry, my bad. Wow.
Hidden panels.
Ooh, cool.
More. So take the scenic route and explore.
So just little things to find. Cute. That's kind of what I expected.
Also, during free roam, you can take photos whenever you like.
Has to be in free roam. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Strike a pose.
Can't be doing it online.
Look at the camera. Choose a frame to decorate and nice. That one's a winner.
How long have we been going? Multiplayer.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race
Nice.
in split screen
Loving
on
the music.
same console.
I'd hope so.
The game also supports local wireless play.
Fantastic.
Up to 8 players.
Alright,
With
guys,
up to
we're gonna
2
play mods
players
online
on
when it gets
each
hacked.
console can race together this way.
Without getting banned.
And up to 24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
Can you play just the courses? A new character? I think it's all. I think I was right about the characters. Also, my eye started hurting, which is great timing. Play with friend? Okay, good.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you.
Only friends? Not worldwide?
Looks like someone's arrived.
Ba, ba, ba,
Yep,
ba, ba, ba.
you can meet up with
Battle
your crew
Stadium.
anywhere in this world.
That's
By
cute.
checking the map, you can quickly see
Ba,
where your
ba,
friends
ba.
are and travel to their
Ba,
location.
ba, da, da, da.
Battle or race with custom rules,
Cute.
or just go for a ride together.
We could
Make this road trip
Oh
your own.
god, why do I have to hit now, man? I can't pull it. People are relying on the stream.
You can also take photos together along the way, if that's more your speed. With Game Chat, enjoy an expanded experience by
Chain Jump
talking
Roulette.
online with friends. Use the
They have a
built-in
lot of
microphone
remixes
to
in
voice
this.
chat while driving together.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Check this out.
They really are just... Are you going to explain what this is?
Nice.
They really are explaining, like,
Or
basically
take a
nothing that we don't know.
backseat
Which
and
is what I
watch each
expected,
other's
but...
game screens.
I know, I thought we'd got a little bit more.
If you have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
So far, there's really
you
been
can
only, like,
enjoy
2
seeing
things that
your
we didn't know.
friends' reactions while playing together. Who's close by?
The big donut glow up is great.
Wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to tell in an instant. Aim a shell and bullseye.
This is stupid. It's good, though. I like this.
And when playing together in person on the same console, A single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces.
Cute.
Enjoy the view and get ready to face off
Dude,
with
that
your
fucking
friends.
eye hurt. This is not good. This is not the time, dude. So it actually looked great. They didn't compilate. They really didn't tell us anything, huh? This is longer than 15 minutes. They really told us nothing. That's crazy.
A transcontinental race around
Game
the
looks good,
world
though. I'm
is
excited.
Just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah,
A
we
hardware
learned
bundle that
nothing.
includes a digital version of Mario Kart
Other
World
than
will
there are
also be
time trials
available.
and you can play online. Wow. That was nothing. that was nothing. That's kind of a little disappointing. I was expecting 10 minutes of stuff we knew and maybe 5 minutes of stuff we didn't know. It was more like 14 minutes of stuff we knew and 1 minute of stuff that we didn't know. So that's kind of disappointing, and to be honest with you. I really thought they would tell us anything. Like, don't get me wrong, the game looked good. I'm very excited for the game. But they really just told us nothing. We saw the tall bird from 3D World, but we already knew that. We saw what they were playing as him in the treehouse. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed because I haven't even been analyzing that deep. We did the analysis trailer on day 1 with the first trailer, but after that, I haven't really been looking that deep. So yeah, we knew there was battle mode because we saw the icons, but I guess we know that I was right, that it's on tracks. It's on tracks and in arenas. So I don't know if there's multiple arenas or just Big Donut. We did learn about Rewind. That's true. We didn't learn literally nothing. The Rewind is crazy. The Rewind is crazy. It only exists to bring the hype back. Honestly, yeah. The Rewind is very exciting, though. Wheelie 2, we knew that, but it is nice to hear them talk about it. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you're worried about this game, I think that's justified because they didn't really say anything. Like, they didn't tell us much that we didn't already know. We don't even know if we can turn off the intermissions online. Like, can you play Worldwide without the intermissions? I'm okay if we can't, if it's fun, but I know that's like a big thing for a lot of people. Damn. I'm glad I streamed this, because I probably would not have posted this reaction if I just recorded it. I wouldn't have posted it, because I had nothing to say. It's just like, yeah, we knew this. Oh, well, we knew this as well. Oh, we knew this. Oh, my eye hurts. Oh, we knew this. Damn. I had... That's crazy. The open world kind of had mission, but we knew that. We saw in the trailer that there were things on the map to collect. We saw that. We knew that. I know. I sound like the classic fucking entitled Nintendo fan. I know. I think people are probably gonna make fun of me, but we knew everything. In Versus, you can select a course with three lap options, so I guess online you don't have to have intermissions. But on Worldwide, because that's the most fun way to play online, is just to hop in Worldwide, right? And we didn't see any new characters that we hadn't already seen. Battle mode is on racetracks for the most part. They didn't really explain any of my confusion about the food items. We got the cow named... Well, we knew that, though. The penguin? We knew about the penguin. He's on the box art. Wiggle wasn't shown? He was. He was. You know what? I do appreciate that we heard music. I appreciate that we heard some new music. That was nice. Am I the only one who didn't know? I mean, that's fine. If you watch this and like you got information out of it, other than the rewind thing, which wasn't you, like yeah, that's obviously it's cool. But I was hoping that like they would like you can see that stuff if you just watch the trailer, right? I was hoping they'd show us some stuff that like they didn't already show. We're getting SNES Mario Battle music. That doesn't mean anything. Just because there's music, it doesn't mean it's in the game. There's a lot of songs that are like in the game, but they're not like tracks. Like Ribbon Road, for instance. Ribbon Road plays in like the desert area. We saw this in like the treehouse. But I didn't really. I mean, I did hyperanalyze the trailer in the sense that yeah, I went on stream and we looked through it for like an hour. But I didn't like hyperanalyze everything we've seen. I don't know. I only get a. Sir Musty is gonna make fun of me on the stream for this, but I don't care. I'm right. At least tell us that Sky High Sunday had a remix and the song in the treehouse with a placeholder. Okay, let's talk about what we did see. Let's talk about what we did see. The rewind thing is absolutely phenomenal. That's gonna be so good for time trials, because if you want to practice a section, you don't have to replay the entire track just to practice that. You can just practice the same section over and over. If there's a part you're struggling with, it doesn't have to be 45 seconds to a minute to try it again. You can just keep trying over and over. That's great. Yeah. So I'm very happy about the rewind thing. Obviously, I'm happy that the regular modes are back, time trials. I'm happy that you can play online. Obviously. Did we see? Was there any new information other than rewind and like you can play online, and the battle mode is back and it's on tracks? Yeah, no new characters. Gonna be special. I mean, it was kind of obvious that there was gonna be a special cup. That's not really. Switch Blue Coin. If we knew that, it was in the trailer. 2 to 4 teams. They didn't. That's true. We didn't know about the 2 to 4 teams. Yeah, no 200cc. That's really worrying as well. Reiterated, but we knew that because they showed it. They have confirmation of Funky Kong? No, they've shown all the characters, I think. Rewind's technically not new information because someone showed it online a few hours ago. I mean, was it like leaked? I don't think that counts if it was like leaked. How many characters now? They didn't show any. I think we've seen all the characters. I think we've seen them all. Because character, like, skins count as character slots, like in Mario Kart 8. Like, how Tanuki Mario is a character and then Mario is a character. It's like that in this game. Well, like, Mario is a character, Mario with sunglasses is a character, Mario with a hat, like a sun hat is a character. Damn, I didn't think I'd be disappointed by this. I mean, I'm really surprised. I really thought I was gonna be very excited, but they just showed nothing. They just showed nothing. Well, no, they didn't show literally nothing. There are things that they showed that were exciting, but overall, this kind of was a waste of time. 13 pages of characters near the start. There should be at least that, but they could be skins. They could be skins. Yeah. Hopefully, there's a lot that they're not telling us. I might be. Yeah, like this is all they have to show. It's kind of crazy. I can't believe I'm saying this, guys, but maybe people have a point. Maybe they have a little. Maybe the people who are skeptical about this game have a little bit of a point. I'm still excited. I'm gonna love this game, but it's like, wow, they really have nothing to tell us. Why did they do this? Why did they do this direct? Why are people saying there's all the characters? There would be unlockable ones? I mean, we can't really assume that unless we've seen them. The reason why I'm pretty confident in saying we've seen all the characters is because if you look in like the demo, like not all the characters were unlocked, but they were still like CPUs, right? So like you could still see like Fishbones and like Conqueror driving around even if you couldn't play as them because you hadn't unlocked them. People who didn't, I wouldn't really say it's over analyzing to like, you know, the maybe like explaining the items. I guess that's fair. Like that could be good for people to like who didn't catch the ice flower and the hammer in the trailer. The game specific direct usually serve. That's not how the Mario Maker direct was though. I mean, I guess it's been a long time since that. Yeah, they didn't even explain the comic. Oh, no, I think they did explain the comic. I think I was too busy freaking out that he said comic to listen to what he said about the comic. Okay, I'll give him that. I'll give them the comic item. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, I don't like comic. Yeah. Dude, poor Shortcut. He told me he was gonna make so much content of this. He's got nothing to make content on. Yeah, the original Mario Kart 8 Direct was much more in depth. For sure. I'm damn. The rewind feature is very exciting. I don't want to act like there's literally nothing. When I say they showed nothing, I'm being a bit like a bit of hyperbole because they didn't show literally nothing. They showed like a couple of new things. They showed like they played a lot of new music, which I'm very excited about. Like Tomato, that's fair, right? They don't want to show everything so that people can feel more of the game. Why do they do a direct? Why do they make this? Yeah, this could have been a 1-minute Twitter trailer or just information on the website. That's true, Kay. They did the fact that you can do the charge jumps onto any wall. That is quite exciting. That is quite exciting. I will give them that. I'm not trying to be, you know, I obviously am not trying to be an Omega hater. That, you know, that was some cool things. But yeah, I'm like, I kind of get it. You know, before I was like, when people were complaining, you know, even about the price, I was like, yeah, the price is a lot, but there's still a lot we don't know. We've only seen the reveal trailer, right? Surely they'll announce more things, right? And then they didn't really do that, so. At least like clarify the new stuff. Whatever. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I don't really have anything else to add. I guess you've seen my reaction. I'd like to stream later maybe, but right now I don't have anything planned. Yeah, I guess I'll leave this public. I was gonna unlist it and upload a reaction separately, but I don't have anything to show, really. I mean, I did react, but I didn't, like, have anything interesting to say. And whenever I upload a reaction that's negative, people are not happy with me. Oh god, the Mario Wonder Direct video sure was a time. The corny Mario Kart Wii U Direct. Hey Chippy Luna. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Hang on, I'm gonna message Shortcut. I was talking to Shortcut like 3 hours ago, and let me read what I said to him. I said I'm prepping myself for like 10 minutes of info we already know and 5 minutes of new stuff. Just messaged him. Actually, sorry, my bad. 15 minutes of information we already know. Mr. Dean messaged. Mr. Dean messaged me. What did we call the discussion about Mario Kart World? So short. It was just kind of nothing. Next video. Wait, I should Google Translate the Direct. I haven't done that for a while. We should do that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe we'll get some new information. Maybe we'll learn something new. Ask AI. The problem, I kind of like AI is like so divisive now. I don't really. I kind of want to like kind of move away from the AI video. There's a lot of interesting things you can do with AI, but I think ethically it just gets more and more questionable, and it's just kind of like, I don't know. There's a lot of fun things you can do with it, but at the end of the day, I can't like defend. You know, if someone's like, Mayro, why are you using like Suno AI to make like this AI music shit? It's like, fucking. I'm like, well, it's kind of funny, but I don't know if that's really that good of an excuse. AI has always been divided, not like this. I haven't, not like this. Like the AI music is very funny, but also it's like, you know, I could also maybe not give them more training data and not, you know, maybe not pay for a subscription. So like, you know, maybe I could not do that actually. Fuck to the RedFalcon method. Yeah, Kamek's an item. Sorry, Kamek is an item. And what track do we hope? I think we know all of the tracks. I don't think there's much hoping to do. I don't want to get my hopes up for any tracks. I think we know them all. I feel dead inside. I'm glad I streamed this. I think if I want this offline, I think I would be sad. I think I would just be sad. I'd be so excited for this. We haven't seen 3 tracks yet. The thing is, we know that tracks can be double featured in cups. Like Crown City. Okay. Hang on, we got a live RedFalcon reaction. Hello.
Oh,
Hello. You're live. You're live.
people hear me.
How you doing? Are you clean?
Good. Sorry, I just had to turn on my Discord.
It's all good.
How are you feeling?
Uh. Did you watch it?
I just finished. Like, I watched some of it live, and then I didn't, and then I just finished it.
It didn't really tell us anything.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that. I was like, I feel like you have a better handle on this than I do, but for me, I didn't really learn anything.
It's like, okay, chat. You guys have been telling me like, oh, it's because you overanalyzed it. First of all, no. Second of all, I don't think
Okay, fine. Finish your point.
RedFalcon here. I don't think. I feel like you watched the original trailer like one time.
Yeah, I watched it. I skimmed through a few analysis
Right.
videos. So I guess that's like kind of a fair point. Is like I'm sure we sort of dove in more than like most people, but I still can't find like is there anything that wasn't in the?
There were a couple of like I'm gonna be. I don't want to just be negative, Nancy. I don't want to be just like, oh no, this was literally nothing.
No.
So I'm gonna be charitable, obviously, and I know
Positive Patty.
Positive Patty. One thing that I'm really excited about, genuinely really excited about, is they added a rewind feature, basically save states. So
what was that?
So you can just, if you miss a jump, you can just rewind and try again, and you don't even have to be on time trials. You can just do it while everyone else keeps going, and you just rewind. I think that's so good.
I was like, okay. I had so many questions because I thought that like that's actually a really good idea for like beginners, and then they were like, and then I just started thinking like, oh, is that going to be like online or like what about like time trials? Like what's going on with all that?
Hold on. Someone says, just so you know, rewind is only solo, but they showed in the clip of like, be careful, the other racers will go on without you, and they showed them dropping placements.
They're probably just CPUs at that point.
Yeah, maybe it's with CPU. Maybe you can't do it online, but it's the fact you can do it in like races at all is crazy.
It's kind of good. It's good for beginners. It's also good at like. I feel like there's going to be hopefully a lot of different routes for a lot of these tracks.
Yeah,
so it's like it would be good in the beginning to sort of test and try.
Yeah,
things.
what I'm excited about is like for time trialers, like if you're like learning a part of the track, you don't have to like spend like a minute getting back there every single time you want to like try a shortcut. You can just rewind and try it over and over and over again. So it's gonna be way easier to like get better at the game.
Yes, agree.
Same thing.
Is there anything else?
Same thing if we're doing like challenges. Anything
Yeah,
else?
it does help. It's gonna be one of those things that we're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe that we have this.
Yeah. They said there's gonna be intermissions that aren't in GP mode and aren't in knockout, so there's gonna be like lots of roads that we can travel between for video purposes that aren't like
the free roam, you mean?
Like in VS.
Yeah, I guess I still don't understand the whole like you gotta race to the track thing. I don't know if I really get that.
That's fair. Yeah, I want to know if you can turn that off in worldwide. If we can play worldwide without that, I'm like 1000% sold. If we can't, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, that one we'll see. I'm excited for the knockout one where you gotta like.
Gonna be hype. I'm a bit nervous. I'm nervous that it looks like there's only like 8 like knockout routes, even though they are quite long. But I think it'll still be fun.
Yeah. Good. Like I don't think you can customize them.
Yeah.
At least at this point.
I imagine worldwide will be normal 3-lap races. I mean, I hope so. I don't know though. I mean, I don't want to say like the intermissions are definitely gonna be bad. I'm not even like dreading them like other people are. It's just I want the option,
Yeah. You would think that like for online, and especially if they have like a ranked mode or something, that they're gonna be a little bit more.
For 75 Great British pounds, I expect a bit more,
Fair. I think it's fair. Is it the last thing we're gonna see until the game comes out?
I don't know. I mean, I imagine they'll probably keep showing us stuff on the Nintendo Today app.
Oh yeah.
They've been showing like screenshots of the
What's
races.
on there today?
All right, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what's on my
Let
feed.
the people know.
I'll let the people know. All right.
I love how they were like, and yeah, the cow.
Oh yeah,
They
the
didn't
cow.
You don't need to say anything else.
All right, let me tell you. Mario Kart World Direct. Making of JetBlue's Cloudtop Cruiser. Didn't know there was one. Very exciting.
Whoa.
Good Egg Galaxy walkthrough. Should we learn? Let's learn how to beat Mario. The first galaxy you visit in the story. It is made up of a series of small planets. Tip: amongst the collection of egg-shaped planets, there's one that looks like a Yoshi egg. And that's
Ooh.
there we go. That's the guide to Good Egg
That's
Galaxy.
Good Egg.
That's all of it. There's Mario Odyssey. Some Mario Odyssey images. Yeah, you guys see that? He's in Wooded Kingdom. Can't zoom in. The landscape images in portrait mode. I can't zoom in, but you know that's.
Let me look at your screen. Okay, I see.
That's fine, I guess. Kamek is an item. Yes, Sergeant Gullible.
It's not Kamek. It's
sorry.
It's
Yes, Kamek.
Kamek.
Kamek is an item.
Kamek.
See, that's something they could have used the direct to explain. Like we've seen that Kamek's an item.
But they didn't.
They didn't explain. They didn't tell us.
They were like, just you're gonna find out for yourself.
Like, why are we doing what? Like, why did we do the direct? Like, I'm fine with them like not telling us right away. I'd like finding things out for myself, but I just don't know why.
Yeah.
Why were they?
I think it's funny how like the one thing that we didn't know, and it was just like, you're gonna just find it out. You'll figure it out on your own.
Like, it's crazy to me that they were just like in the Switch 2 Direct itself, they were just like, here's the trailer, but if you want more info, what more info? Who's the is more info in the room with us right now?
Yes.
Oh, there's a Mario vs. Donkey Kong stop motion. Oh, here we go. Right, Falk, this one.
What?
If you get if you get this wrong, I'm charging you double for the next video. Okay.
Okay.
Who is this? Silhouette challenge.
Oh
shit,
Diddy.
It's gone.
It's gotta be Diddy.
Oh, he's wrong. Conky Dong. The king of the jungle, whose trademark is his red necktie, which bears his initials. Bet you didn't know that. Donkey Kong can hurl giant barrels with this is more detailed than the Good Egg Galaxy walkthrough. Donkey Kong can hurl giant barrels with the greatest of ease, and is so powerful the ground shakes when he pounds the ground. He loves bananas and always keeps a large stash of them in the treehouse. Also, this isn't the redesign. This is normal Donkey Kong. Good day for Donkey Kong.
Where's that?
Good day.
Realistic looking Donkey Kong.
None of the artwork is like new Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong redesign haters are thriving right now.
Yeah, what is that, Nintendo? Figure it out.
There we go. That's what
Goofy Kong.
That's what. Contrary to what you might think, I didn't set it to only Mario in my newsfeed, but that's all that's in my newsfeed. Just Mario today, which is fine, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes you need it.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta
All right.
going soon.
No worries.
It's nice to talk to you.
Thanks for checking in.
Yes. Keep the hype alive, even though we didn't. We got this. We got this.
We got this. Looking forward to it.
All right, bye, stream chat. Take care. Right. Have a good day.
Goodbye,
bye, Mayro.
Goodbye, RedFalcon from wherever you. Okay. He did left. Oh man. Right. What did I don't have any other plans for the stream, so I'm just gonna keep calling YouTubers until I don't have anyone else. I'm gonna try and get a live Mr. Dean reaction. Can we get a live Sir Musty reaction? No way. He's busy. He's a busy boy. Probably reacting to Nintendo. Should we? Let's react to Musty. I know react to Sir Musty. I think it's time. What's he talking about?
To music.
Did he like it?
What are you talking about, Ross? You're dropped, brother. Put a profile picture on.
Price.
Remember, I got this on 2 times. Look, I got this on 1.57.
He's got this on 1.57, guys.
Seconds, and I've got one. You were 1.7. You were silent for what? Like, do the maths on that? Dipshit, Ross. Sit down, bro. Be humble.
Are we talking about content
Who knows
crop?
what's next? When I'll see you guys again, maybe June.
H3H
when's the next show
content
gonna be?
chop?
I don't know. I have no clue.
1.7.
We could get a show in June, unless we get like a Donkey Kong Direct next month.
Yeah, let me put him on. Let me put him on 1.75. That's a good point.
Dipshit take, brother. Put a profile picture on or banned. Put a profile picture on.
Oh, yeah. He's on 1.75, chat.
An old
Oh,
boss
totally.
like you, Ross.
I still hope you guys have a
Dog
blessed
shit
and good day.
take.
Hero 460, thank you for the $2. Nintendo Land is not spoiler, literally his job. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the games regardless, guys. Like, I literally have to cover them and talk about them, and you know, it's my job.
And if you want an actual take, maybe some music in the background, if there was gameplay going, if there was something else going on in a live stream, it'd be fine. It's literally just dead silence. Dead silence.
Yeah, I agree. If there was
Whenever like I'm having a waffling segment between streams, I put some music in the background.
for sure, yeah, put
Radio
some.
planned content.
That's
Streaming
true.
freeform and
I don't know
easy to
why
chat. Well,
people
don't
would
even-
like
well,
not put
explain,
music
like,
in the
10 second
background.
silence. Explain the 10. Hey, Ross, hey,
10
Ross, hey, Ross,
10 seconds
hey,
silence. That would be
hey,
crazy.
Ross, hey, Game Roller, hey.
That would be
Hey,
crazy.
Nintendo Land,
That would be
hey.
That would be crazy if there was no
Turn
music.
the company line, Ross. We're doing a hate watch.
Hold
So-
on. Actually, we're gonna do $8.
Plus, it's Mario Kart. No one's saying that the game looks trash.
There we go.
I'm just saying it's not worth $80. If it was $60, I wouldn't have a single complaint right now. This is not worth $80. Your price has to equal the content that is in the package. Nintendo said this themselves, that their prices
I'm hate
are...
watching too. Hey, jump in. Hey, jump in the VC, bitch. Hey, do you know what we should do, Ross? We should have a stream where we're silent for 20 seconds. How about it? No music in the background.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's make it silent for 20 seconds. He's right. I have no idea why it's crashing out, by the way. This is really funny though. If anyone wants to react to me doing this, I'll put it on. All right, I think he's busy. I'll leave Musty to react to Nintendo Land, reacting to Turkey Tom, reacting to iDubbbz, reacting to H3. Did anyone watch the content call, by the way? No, we shout out Gabo Karina again. Mr. Dean is not responding. Right. Who am I? Who's the next? Who am I harassing next? Pop on stream. I'm looking down my list. Most of my YouTuber friends, I'm gonna be honest, I don't talk to them that regularly, so I'm kind of scared to just call them out of nowhere. Nathaniel Bandy, is he still live? I assume he's not, right? Now he's done. He's probably busy. He's like he's the most busy person. Reflecting on in chat, Kamki cakes. Why do you have so many emulators in the taskbar? In case I need to emulate things. I'll get back to watching Musty. He's better.
After you lose, reacting to your hot takes.
What's he crashing out about today?
Fill them out with all sorts of that sort of thing, so you actually have a more complete channel. Raise the expectations, chat. Don't lower the price. Raise the expectation. Do you know what I mean? Like even making a video on Paper Mario. You're ranking every blankety blank. There's so many other stuff you could like.
I don't know, Musty. That's like, nope. Whoops, that's for next stream. You have to consider the fact that you have to consider the fact that there's only, 1 month and 30 days until the next 3D Mario. have you considered that? Video game politics. You saw the bingo. Chat, let me give you bingo update. So we did Mario Kart tier list bingo last stream. It was very fun. the problem, because I'm a bit of a bigger channel, I don't want to just like be reacting to people's videos in their entirety without like permission. So, you know, I do actually have to reach out to people. So I sent out a ton of emails today. I've tried to contact a shit ton of people to try and get permission. We've got permission for another two videos. Checking notifications? No. Got permission for another 2 videos. If I can get permission for like 4, then we'll do another bingo stream. I've been with my my editors. I've changed up the spaces since last time. I've added some more. I've kind of changed the wording on some of them. It's gonna be good. Hang on, just make sure Musty's doing alright. I gotta do. Oh god, he's drinking. I feel like I gotta do a wellness check on him. Among Us. Also, I saw this guy in my recommended. Orangey, are you okay? Are you alright? How are you doing? Oh, hello, Mr. Dean. Mr. Dean responds. Hold on. Huge. This is huge, huge news. Let's get some nice background audio, background footage. Must be clipped. No. I don't want to watch the intro every time, is the thing. What's this one?
Hello.
Sorry for the... Oh! Is that the Dean and Ada?
Yes, wait, do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright.
How you doing?
I'm doing... Well, I was doing better before the direct happened.
Yeah. It's crazy. I really had my expectations lowered, and still... No.
Yeah, so I remember I saw someone post about this, but I kind of agree with what they said.
Right.
But they were like, if the game feels smaller now after the direct, because there was kind of that sense of there was that sense of like mystery with the open world.
Yeah.
And I do think it's cool that they're bringing missions back into it, but does that justify the $80 price tag? I don't.
The thing is, like, a lot of the things they showed, even like they we knew about them. Like the missions, like it's cool that we got confirmations like that how it takes place, but we knew there would be something because we saw there were like collectibles on the map in the trailer.
Right.
And like you could say like okay, but like you know it's good to have confirmation. I do agree with that, but I don't know. I was hoping they would like at least show like a couple of things, like more than like 2 things that we couldn't already have known just by watching the reveal trailer.
I just really like how they spend half of the direct kind of like just describing how you play Mario Kart.
Yeah, like let me
like at one point they were like yeah, so there's this thing called smart steering. It'll help you stay off it. I was like, this is literally in the previous game.
Give me 1 sec. Explaining to a donor. Kamek an item. Thank you again. Sergeant Gullible, you did already say that, and I did respond to it. So I don't know if you heard me, but thank you for the donation again. You seem very excited about this. It's like it's all you're talking about in chat for the last 15 minutes. I'm glad you're excited that Kamek is an item. What do you think of this video?
Oh yeah, because it's not pronounced Kamek. It's not. I forgot it because in the direct they said comic. Is that actually like how people have been pronouncing it, or am I just like the idiot that's been mispronouncing it?
I've never heard anyone say it comic other than the
okay. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't the one that was like,
nowadays I think people do because it's really funny.
Okay.
There's just a couple of like Mario Direct things that have just stuck around. Carmack and calling Boom Boom the mad lad that swings his arms and legs.
Yeah. Well, didn't they? I think that they said the wrong thing in the direct instead of Bonsai Bill.
You caught that too. You caught that too. They said Bullet
Yes,
Bill. I was like, actually, that's a Bonsai Bill. Wait, no, it's a Bomber Bill. Yeah. Sorry, got a membership redeem from Internet Human, 31 month. Thank you so much. But Carmack is an item. What? I can't believe this. That's crazy. I don't have enough things on my soundboard to represent how I feel, so I'm just gonna hit all of them.
Just gonna spam the entire soundboard.
I have 5 buttons. It's a Stream Deck like Lite. It's only got 6 buttons on it, and one of them is a return to the previous page button.
So I see in your chat someone said the direct was worth it just for the music, and I do agree.
That's
the soundtrack. The soundtrack for the direct was.
That's true. I was worried about the music because of the Sky High Sunday having reused music from 8 Deluxe, but yeah, I mean, the fact that Wario Stadium had its own song and it's not just reused from 8 Deluxe, I'm very happy to see. Dino Jungle as well also had its own music and doesn't reuse from 8 Deluxe.
Wait, so what? So I just clicked on your stream. Why is it just like the same 10-second video like repeating over and over?
I didn't know what to put in the background. I was watching Sir Musty crash out, but I thought I'd.
Oh, okay. I was just like wanting to make sure I was on the right stream.
No, you are. No, that's right. How do you feel about Deltarune? Mean of them to release it on the same day as Mario Kart, but you know.
It's very cool that the Switch 2 is getting it in the first place, so.
Yeah.
Or not even just that the Switch 2 is getting it, but that it had its own spot in the original Switch 2 Direct.
And then it's coming out so soon. I didn't watch the trailer. Like when it came on in the Switch 2 Direct, I was like, I didn't want to see any spoilers.
Oh well, okay. Sorry, this is back to Mario Kart. Another thing that I found so strange was the whole rewind thing, because they didn't.
I'm very excited for the rewind thing. Hold on, sorry, give me 1 second. I got a donation from Sergeant Gullible, $2. Mayro, Carmack is an item, and you must rescue him.
Pronounce it correcely. Pronounce it correctly.
Sergeant Gullible, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but you did tell me this actually already. I heard about this actually, that Carmack's an item. So I'm just worried that, you are spending money to tell me this, and I did know about it, but, thank you. Also, I won't rescue him. He's been a naughty boy. And he has to be, put in his cage, until he apologizes. Did you understand him? You're right. No, I didn't understand him. Anyway, thank you for the dono again, Sergeant Gullible.
Please make a Bully drivable. I beg you to. Oh yeah, Bully would be a cool.
I would love to see Bully drivable. I want playable Bully. I want playable Dragon Eel. I want playable item box.
Oh wait, I think that this person's referring to me. How does the person talking to you think about the 2 to 4 teams option?
Yeah, I credit you.
Sorry, my alarm just went off. The 2 to 4 teams is cool. I think given that there's 24 total people in the race now, it makes sense to be able to divide it up into what do you call it? 6 people per team if you want to. But that was not necessarily like the highlight of the direct or anything for me.
Yeah, I was cool. I keep forgetting that they showed that. It's kind of cool that they were like, hey, you know how Retro Rewind has 6 teams? What if we did that but not as good?
Someone said Mr. Bean 44 VR. What?
Damn, Mr. Bean sucks at this game now. Bro fell off. I would have liked to see playable booth. Alright.
I was gonna say, I'll be right back in 1 minute.
Alright. Bye. He's gone. What can we say about him? His videos are too reasonable. Screw this guy. Mr. Bean. When I used Rewind at my Switch 2 experience, it was possible. Oh, so you guys had access to Rewind. Possible to get hit while rewinding. Interesting. And it said solo only. Right. So you can't do it online. That's a shame, but that's fine, I guess. Someone asked me if you think people are gonna buy it. I think if they were on the fence about it, I don't think this direct would sway them. Because this direct did nothing. But I think if they were already gonna buy it, then yeah. Me too, Poodoo. I really thought they'd show anything. Like, let's not get it twisted. I'm very positive about the game. I think the game's gonna be fantastic. I'm not positive about the direct because we didn't see anything. But I am positive about the game. I think the game's gonna be very fun. I'm very excited for it. But yeah, mostly that. He looks just like the t-shirts they have and stuff. We did hear Chain Chomp Roulette music. That is true. Yeah, Alistair, exactly. It's like, did they see the direct? We talking about the same direct? How many times is Kiwi gonna run?
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Okay, let me see. I'm trying to read chat to see if anyone's saying anything.
Mario fans when the direct tells us nothing, but the Sonic fans when the Shadow trailer spoiled everything. I mean, I haven't seen that, so I can't speak to that. But I would like, if they're gonna have a trailer, like trailers shouldn't spoil everything. If they're gonna have an event to share information, they should share information in it.
But the thing is I feel like whenever they're charging $80,
yeah,
they kind of need to go out of their way to justify the price.
Like they need to show us something that's like, hey, this game, it does have more content than Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, all right? But they haven't really done that.
Well, yeah, this game has a versus mode. It at least has that.
You're right.
Mario Kart 7.
All right, I'm sorry.
Do you think people are going to buy this game after this direct? I mean, it's Mario Kart. People are still going to buy it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think this direct's going to sway anyone who wasn't swayed, but people I think the game's going to do fine. Still, it's Mario Kart.
I think. I guess okay. Here to answer your question better, I think this direct did not justify the price for people who were concerned about the $80 price. However, if you were someone that was already going to get the game, I think that you were probably going to get the game regardless. I just say that because I feel like I was kind of like, as someone that's really into Mario Kart, I feel like
exactly.
You know, if you're already really into the whole like open world vibe of this game, I don't think this direct was necessarily going to turn you away from that, but I could definitely see someone that wasn't fully on board yet.
Never played a game with that price in my life. Yeah, that's fair. Do you think anyone with common sense will buy Mario Kart World outside of Switch 2 bundle? I mean, maybe down the line. Does the game have DLC? If it does, they haven't announced it yet.
I was waiting for them to announce DLC in this direct. I was gonna laugh so hard if they did that. I have to imagine they built this game from the ground up. They definitely did, and I'm sure that this was the first game that they were designing with the Switch 2 in mind as well. Probably.
They didn't show me. I am actually a little surprised they didn't show me. I've been a proud. You guys are lucky I didn't stream the Switch 2 direct because of how annoying I was in my reaction about Tomodachi Life. Sorry, Switch 1. Coming to Switch 1.
Oh, Tomodachi Life Forever. I still cannot believe that's happening.
I was so annoying about it.
I really have not wrapped my head around the fact that we're getting a new Tomodachi Life.
My reaction was like, I've been saying this the whole time. Mia's not dead. You guys are all stupid. I'm right. I was very annoying. So you guys are lucky that I didn't do that live and I didn't post it. But yeah, I am actually surprised that there's no Mii's. I don't mind it too much because they had Mario Kart, so I don't mind that they're focusing on Mario characters, but I feel like Mii's are kind of a nice exception that you can kind of make whenever. Because me is just kind of slotting with everything. I'm fine with me as anything.
It's not even just Mario Kart World though. I feel like there's a lot of new games that don't have Mii's anymore. I mean, if you could look at like, not that it's like a good game, but Nintendo Switch Sports.
Nintendo
like,
Switch Sports have Mii's.
Well, they're not really Mii's though, right? Aren't they? I thought they were just like little avatars.
No, they are. You can also play as your Mii in addition.
Oh.
That would.
I just have not really played that game, so I would not
the
know.
Switch Sports stuff is like a lot of misinformation. I play Switch Sports with my parents like all the time. Nothing is.
Okay.
Too bad they didn't add hide and seek. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that Switch Sport does have Mii's. I'll try that game out. I just have not gotten around to it.
Yeah, I still wouldn't recommend the game. I play with my parents. It's fun to play with my parents, but you know, maybe not. Maybe don't buy it.
When's Kirby Air Riders Nintendo Direct?
So true.
They haven't really talked about that game at all outside of the Direct, right?
I feel like they probably don't have much to say about it because all they showed was like a pre-rendered cutscene.
What tracks do you want sequels of?
Like Moo Moo Farms to Moo Moo Meadows, Old Kalmar Desert to Whistle Stop. Oh, alright, I'm down for any sequel track. That's a very boring answer.
Wait, that's an interesting question. I'm trying to think. Yeah, what track should have a sequel?
I mean, Toad Factory is the obvious pick.
Well, but they're not really doing a sequel though, right? Isn't it just a remake?
But they didn't ask what they asked what tracks do you want sequels of.
Oh, not like what tracks are we getting sequels of?
Yeah.
I guess I think.
Yeah,
I think Maple Treeway could be a real. Oh, like I forgot that you just reacted to my Mario Kart video where I said that was my favorite track, but that would definitely be my pick for a sequel.
I mean, Acorn Heights, I think it's called, looked kind of like a Maple Treeway sequel. It looked kind of like Maple Treeway Wild Woods crossover.
Add Checkered Knights in Mario Kart World, please. That's actually one of my favorite gaming songs. Or I'm assuming they're referring to the track, but the song for Checkered Knights is like one of my favorite songs.
More content shown in Air Riders cutscene than this World Direct. Maybe not. Oh, sorry, we got a $2 donation from Sergeant Gullible. Kamek is an item. And the penguin died.
Yeah. Stop mispronouncing it.
I'm sorry, that's my bad. I actually did hear, a little birdie told me that Kamek is an item. I did hear about that. I think from you, actually. Maybe like 3 times, but you know, other than that, yeah, that's exciting though. Very excited. And what is your profile picture? It's like a, oh, is that Pelipper, the Pokemon, but wearing like a bandana? Is that what that is? Was it Kiwi that told you? No, he's sleeping.
Oh, Baby Park sequel. Yes, I do like that idea. It'd be kind of like Water Park where they had the theme park.
I feel like DK Spaceport, they're kind of going for Baby Park vibes, but it's turning out more like Excitebike.
Also, wouldn't Excitebike Arena be the Baby Park sequel? I mean, the layout of the track, yes, but like the aesthetic, no.
Yeah. Baby Park, but higher. Water Park, more like flooded park. You just roasted Water Park. That's crazy.
Oh well, I mean, are you a Water Park fan?
I think it's quite good. I like it.
I'm a Water Park hater.
I know a lot of people are Water Park haters. It's valid. I don't really know why I like it, to be honest. It's just kind of like, I just think it's nice.
Yeah, wait, where was Item Rain?
yeah, wait. At least go the whole
That's a
way.
Good point.
If you're copying CGP, at least go the whole way.
Yeah, because I just read the chat that was Item Rain for Baby Park and Mario Kart World is worth $80. Yeah, I feel like Nintendo should really take some influence from the Mario Kart Wii modding community and really add some of those like Item Rain, Countdown.
Yeah, knock out my 24 player.
Yeah, we should honestly like. What I would want for this would be worth $80. Okay, we get a remaster of Mario Kart Wii, and included is like 10 different what do you call them? 10 different like track packs. So you got
All right.
both Mario Kart Midnights. You got Retro Rewind. You got Mario Kart Wii Deluxe. You got CTGP. You got literally everything all in one package.
Let us play Mario Kart Midnight on the Switch, Nintendo. Nintendo, when are you going to be when are you going to start highlighting custom tracks, Nintendo? Nintendo, can you compose? Can you get your composers to do some of the music for Midnight? I don't have the money. Checking DMs right now.
Mushroom Peaks for Mario Kart World? Oh, hell no.
They will hire ZPL. It'd be funny if Nintendo remade a CT and never mentioned it. I feel like they... I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, okay, but I do sometimes wonder, like, how much does Nintendo know about the Mario Kart mod? I mean, obviously they know about it because they block every video that gets uploaded about it.
True.
But how much do they know about, like, whenever people make custom track distributions or just like custom tracks in general? Like, I wonder how many of these like significant custom tracks Nintendo knows about and maybe like subliminally is influenced by when designing tracks for the newer games.
Yo, Josh Marsh, good to see you. I like your new remixes. Return of the King. Like the sound of, yeah, the remixes in this game sound great. Do you know the Bubble Flower was one of the start? Yeah, I remember that. It's like, yeah, okay, I can see how they can independently think of the Bubble Flower. Interesting that the colors are like exactly the same though. My favorite Nintendo fan moment has to be when they remade the newest Super Mario Bros. Wii assets in their theme park. That's probably my favorite Nintendo ripping off fans moment.
Oh wait, are you talking about in the actual theme park?
Yeah.
I still have not even been there. I don't even know.
I haven't been there either.
Is that true though? Did they actually rip off?
Yeah, they took It was definitely a mistake, but it's still very funny that they were looking for like Mario themed cactuses to put in like the desert area in the theme park, and they took the cactuses from newer Super Mario Bros. Wii.
You mean from newer?
Yeah,
like
newer.
The mod.
Yeah, the mod.
Oh, that's amazing. Also, I just there's no shot they would ever credit people if they took a CT. Well, they definitely wouldn't, because then that would also mean that they're supporting the modding community, and they would never do that. So.
Where's the? They used a Siva Gunner song in a trailer one time. I wonder if I can find it. I'm not joking. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it though. Give me one moment.
They will never credit and say CT creators pirated the game for their defense. I know.
What? I'm being serious. Yes, they really did. Was it Italian? It might have been the Italian one. Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows newer Super Mario Bros. Wii is like the best 2D Mario game, so...
Oh, do you like speed jump scare? Oh, let's go, Clarissa.
Did I miss something, or was nothing new we didn't know except for missions? You did not miss anything, don't worry.
You didn't miss anything?
That's literally all that they... Oh, no, but they announced time trials is going to be in the game.
Time trials.
That's very exciting, very exciting.
Alright, chat, here we go. So here is Fossil Falls Super Mario Odyssey Siva Gunner 8 years ago. This is not a remake, this is in the game.
Wait, what are we listening to right now? Fossil Falls?
The Siva Gunner version of Fossil Falls.
Oh, is this what was like in the direct or something?
Okay, now let's go to oh, that's Musty. What is he like? What are you doing? Oh god, he's watching other people's reactions. He's gonna watch my reaction. Let's go to Super Mario Odyssey. Italian trailer, verified, 174,000 subscribers.
Oh, no way.
Di giochi del genere sviluppati in questo determinato modo se ne vedono veramente pochi.
They didn't even try to like lower the
Tutta
volume
l'azione
and
di
just like
gioco
like
che
try to
stai
hide it.
vedendo tramite Super Mario Odyssey, seduto in casa tua sul divano,
That's so
può
funny.
essere staccata e portata al parco con gli amici,
The top
nello
tier.
zaino a scuola, se si
How do
vuole,
people discover this?
senza che cambi
I mean,
grafica, senza che
I
cambi
guess there are
gameplay,
people who
senza che
speak
si modifichi
Italian
nulla,
that watch Steve
è un
Gunna,
fattore
so
determinante per fare acquistare
Okay, yeah, I guess, yeah. I just meant like, I'm just amazed that people just like immediately clicked on the trailer and was like, oh, I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that. That's the
come se
remake.
fosse la spada di Link, ma è anche molto bello poter impossessarsi anche dei nemici storici di Mario.
Questo Super Mario, come ogni Super Mario ho già detto, innoverà sicuramente il
this is
mercato.
top tier.
Il cappello, proprio giocando, vedi che aiuta, ti stimola a trovare nuovi modi per andare avanti.
Amethyst showed that the Portuguese 1-2 Switch trailer had unfinished depth footage. That's hilarious. I love that they keep cutting to the footage and like boosting the music.
Non sei videogiocatore se non compri Super Mario.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Oh, that actually is so funny.
All the way back to what matters.
Get run over by cars.
Let's go back to what matters. Just like the 10-second clip of the kid.
Yeah.
Get run over by cars.
Yeah, mostly that.
Chat, if Musty starts reacting to me, let me know so I can react to it.
Get run over by cars.
0.25x? True. We'll do 0.25. Could appreciate the Kiwi.
I wonder how much watch time this video is getting from you right now.
True. How did you discover that? I just heard about it. I don't remember how I heard about it, but... kind of like the early BCP trailers and one, these people gliding off a glider ramp that didn't have the animation. I think that's because they used like the Mario Kart TV to film the trailers. That's probably what it was. I think he was walking. No Ninja, that's crazy! No Ninja. This imaged my head.
Germany had a weird, funky Zelda trailer back. How many different weird trailers has Nintendo done?
I guess they have done a lot of trailers. I guess we're getting
Yeah,
Crown
okay,
City.
I guess that is true.
Crown City and Peach Stadium and 2 Cups. Yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be. Give me a sec. I'm guessing it's gonna be like, hush,
Wait,
shush, hush. Let me respond to this. It's probably gonna be like Mario Kart Tour, where there's like multiple routes. Okay, I'm sorry, Dean. I was very, very rude. What's up?
I was laughing at this one comment. I unironically want more metal characters. Pink Ruby Birdo, Bronze Goomba, Withered Silver Dry Bones.
Withered Silver Dry Bones is crazy.
Please send that to Nathaniel, please.
I'm not gonna stand it. I feel like he's gotten enough Green Bronze Luigi comments over the last 10 years.
Oh, for sure. Vanish Luigi.
I'll send it to someone else. That's fine.
So we're getting Crown City and Peach Stadium and 2 Cups. Yeah, but I think each track that's in multiple cups kind of has different variations for each cup that it's in.
Let me send it to someone else. I'll send it to ZPL. There we go. Someone asked me to send this to Nathaniel, but I don't want to. So you can have it. There you go. Might as well send Kimik as an item without you are really excited about this. They need to add a snail corn. They do need to add snail corn. Copper Rosalina. I feel like I'm doing a wellness check on an old friend. Oh god, he's reacted to everybody, dude. Reacting to the reaction, that's crazy. Should we react to his reaction? If he reacts to my reaction, I'll react to his reaction. I kind of don't want him to react to my reaction. I was quite negative. Wool Luigi. Yes, of course. Alright, back to what matters. Kiwi and yeah, we can go back to 2x speed for sure. For sure.
Where's Copper Rosalina? It's a good question.
Dude, what do you think of this? I don't know if you have any thoughts on this. You as well, Dean.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. Do you have any thoughts on this?
It's very cute.
Awesome, thanks, Dean. You passed the vibe check.
It's very close to the webcam, so I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Right,
but...
I understand. This is Wally.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a very like adorable plushie.
Yeah, I'm glad you like him.
What would you have done if I was just like I it's ugly? I hate it.
I probably would have told you to go fuck yourself. Well, what do you think? What do you think of this? Hey, Dean.
Yes.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, it's honestly I might have to buy one for myself.
It's lovely. It's great.
Yes.
It's great. Hey, Dean. Hey, Dean. What do you think of this?
I feel like we're in like show and tell right now. This is great.
What do you think, Dean? Do you like it?
Are these just like getting progressively bigger and bigger?
This is the biggest one I have.
Wait, that's like almost body size. That's amazing.
He's very big. Is Crocodile playable? He should be. He should be. Yeah, look at Puppet Quagfire.
Add back custom emblems for Mario Kart DS. I feel like we'd be getting some very interesting emblems online though.
I think they should.
I think it would be cool. It'd be cool, but like I could just imagine there'd be a lot of people online that would have some pretty wacky stuff on there. And I don't mean that in a good way.
How many races can we play online in Mario Kart World before we see
pretty
Nazi
much
stuff?
Yeah, there would definitely be some.
Hold
some
on. Apparently,
things.
Baby Park is back. Where did you see that? Hold on.
I don't remember seeing that.
We might have insight. We might find the first new thing in the direct. I'm very curious to see.
Hydrogen peroxide toad.
Public voice chat in Mario Kart. Now that's all you need.
Oh yeah, I have secretly always wanted that, like proximity chat in Mario Kart, where you can pass someone up and just yell at them.
Did you see the mod?
Is there a well? I guess I'm not surprised by that, but is there a mod for that?
Yeah, there's a Mario Kart 7 mod that does that.
Oh, okay. I'm not as familiar with the Mario Kart 7 modding scene. But yeah, that is cool.
There's a pre-direct. Someone claimed they saw it next to Peach Beach. And there's probably Sky High Sunday. Jojo Dead It said too. I don't think that's probably Dead It Hills, because I thought it was Jojo Dead It as well, and everyone was like, no, that's Dead It Hills, and then it was.
Oh, this is something I've not thought about. How long after the Switch 2 releases do we get a news story about nudity on Game Chat?
Oh my god.
Wow, I did not think about that.
That's a good question. You need to rewind widget with items. I imagine it just moves your card back. That would be my guess.
Yeah, well, from what I understood in the direct, they said that whenever you rewind, it's only you that's rewinding, not everyone else. So I'm assuming.
No, it was. Hold on, the sinkhole was there. All right, I'll give you. I won't give you £5 if you're right. Actually, I can't be bothered. Because I'm always right anyway. That would just be a scam. But no, that's what I thought too, Spy Kid. But I think they just I think they've just kind of done it up. I don't know. Sorry, what's up, Dean?
Oh, well, I was just gonna say I thought that with the rewind thing, it's only in single player and free roam.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure it's not a feature online. I don't think.
No, it's not. Who's the reactor reacting to reactions? That's Sir Musty. Love Sir Musty. Alright, I think he's done reacting to reactions. I'm not gonna. He's not gonna get mad at me. Not today. If he does though, I will be there to react. To reference Mario, Mayro said Mario and Luigi and Tomodachi Live wouldn't be revealed at the next upcoming direct. I mean, was Mario and Luigi revealed at the previous direct? Don't think so.
Yeah, technically no.
I don't know why I'm doing the watch thing. That's not what that's for. You can tell I'm still not good on camera even though I've been doing it for like 10 years.
Have you already responded to the chat that's who's your favorite Mario Kart character at the moment?
I have not. I love Funny Wiggler.
Mine is probably Dry Bones.
You did say Tomodachi Live would never happen days before it happened. We don't talk about it, don't worry. I'm still right all the time. Sergeant is an item, this is true. Sergeant's gonna be trapped in the crystal ball next, and Sergeant's gonna be the one who has to put Cheep Cheeps on the track. Where's Whooper? Whooper! 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 There he is, I found him. Whooper! It's exciting. Good. Thanks for sharing, Whooper. Did Whooper make noises? Yeah, Whooper was speaking. I don't know if it came through on mic, but he was speaking.
Oh wait, did you want my thoughts on it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd be curious.
Oh, well, you know, because I peeked over at your webcam and you were just like holding it there, saying nothing. So I was like, I didn't know if you were like waiting on me to comment on it.
No, I was just kind of vibing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it looks good. There's my official. I still think that the croc is my favorite, but
that's fair. My silly Whooper. Whooper has to be playable too, if only. That would make the game truly good.
That would be, that's where the $80 price tag is justified.
For sure. I'm still on standby. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, he's definitely. I'm scared of getting Musty, dude. I'm not getting Musty. He's playing Mario Kart. Yeah, I'm excited about the animations too. When's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe releasing? Alright. Chat, I think I'm out. We've stretched this stream. He did wait, did he? Hold on. We gotta check. Have we been mustied and no one told me? A bit before Nathaniel B. He did! Oh shit, he knew.
You guys can't have him because you're Ellen Skibbity. Dolphin on a dolphin? How did they make a dolphin bike? Do they kill dolphins to make the parts for a dolphin bike?
This is crazy.
I hope they don't.
Am I finally being showcased?
What does Mayro think? Mayro, what did Mayro make of that? I need the Mayro opinion, otherwise this sucks.
Battle Stadium.
Yup. Yup.
10 minutes of stuff we knew. We learned nothing.
Includes a digital version of Mario Kart
Other
World
than
will
there are
also
time
be
trials, and you can play online.
You can play
Wow.
online. Yes.
That was nothing.
You can play online.
that was nothing. That's kind of a little disappointing. I was expecting 10 minutes of stuff we knew, and maybe 5 minutes of stuff we didn't know.
Everyone's
It was
disappointed,
more
huh?
like 14 minutes of stuff we knew and 1 minute of stuff that we didn't know. So that's kind of disappointing.
You
to
can
be
play as
honest with you.
Mario.
I really-
Mayro,
I
you can play
really
as
thought they
Mario
would
though.
tell us
You can play as
anything.
Mario.
You could play as Mario though. Come on.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Why
the
are you
game
not
was good.
hyped?
I'm very excited for the game.
No, you're
But
not.
they
You
really
hate the
just
game.
told us
That's
we
true. I
should
do
get
hate the
learn
game.
From 3D World, but we already knew that.
It had to be when my fucking eyes hurting. I'm like this. I look like I've been crying out of anger.
We still they were playing as him in the treehouse.
Biker Waluigi does look nice.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed because I haven't even been analyzing that deep. We did the analysis trailer on day one
It's a
with
glorified
the
trailer,
first
kind of was, eh?
but after that I haven't really been.
Underwater's gone though. How do we feel about that, chat? I don't really care. I've seen some people complain. Oh,
You've we didn't get roasted. I'm sorry. Getting covered by Musty is scary. He's a scary man. Like I need to sneeze, by the way. Oh god! There we go. The sneeze happened. Alright. Bless you, thank you.
Yes, bless. Oh yeah, but I don't know why I didn't say bless you. Bless you.
It's alright, it's alright.
That's so rude of me.
I have him open multiple times. Alright, he didn't roast me, so we're not gonna be mean to him. He just showed footage of me having my eye be in pain, and I looked kind of bad, but you know, that's fine. Yeah.
I don't know how much longer you were planning on doing the stream, but I have a test in like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna dip. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
It was very fun chatting about the direct.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Thanks
Goodbye,
for
chat.
call. Yeah.
Hope everyone has a great rest of your day.
I'll see you around. Have a
right.
good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You wouldn't like? I'm sorry. You would like. Bye, Mr. Bean. I wonder if Musty would talk. If he'd be down. How busy is the 8 Deluxe thing?
Unreal. You guys are unbelievable. They got me 10th, Spencer. You believe this shit? I was rocking it in 5th.
I haven't played Mario Kart.
Oh, I think he's on the call.
I'm busy with Xenoblade.
Xenoblade mentioned.
He's a Xenoblade. Oh no, he's a Xenoblade. He's one of those. He's one of those. He's one of those. I can't believe this. Sten, lovely chatting with you, fella. I'm sure we'll chat again soon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I'll see you.
Yep.
And I'll see you again soon, yeah?
Yep, see ya.
In a bit, brother.
Oh, I think he's doing call-ins.
Like, you want to hop in a call? I mean, should I call you right now, or are you going to call me? In a bit, man. You gonna call me right now?
Yeah, I'll call him. Alright.
Oh shit, is that the Mayro?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm allowed to swear on your stream? I just realized.
Oh, yeah, you can swear. You can swear.
Okay, I have to be nice. My bad. Sorry.
No, you don't.
I've been
nice.
I've been like just been an absolute grade A hater for a while now, so I got like turn it back now. I got to turn it back. My bad. How's the direct for you?
Yeah. So I still reacted to me covering my eye in pain, which was a great time to tune into my stream.
my eye was hurting at the end, and I was like in pain, and I looked really bad, but that's fine.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You look gorgeous. You look gorgeous. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you so much. This is my favorite flannel, so trust me, I know.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think of the direct?
So I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed. I don't want to be like completely negative. There were a couple of cool things.
No, do it. No, say it. Say what you mean, Mayro. Come on, say it with your chest. Let's go. I'm here for it.
Let me be positive for the things I want to be positive about.
Okay, go on,
I do think there are a couple of cool things that I'm genuinely excited for. The rewind mode is probably like the number one thing that I'm excited about. The thing about the rewind mode is it's going to make it a lot easier to like practice. If I'm like trying to get good at like a shortcut that's like 50 seconds into the track, I don't have to keep replaying the whole track to try it over and over. I can just practice it in free roam.
Yeah, that's actually really solid, yeah.
So that I'm like extremely excited for, and I think the time trialers are going to be so excited because like having access to like tool assist in like on like Dolphin is what made like Mario Kart Wii time trials go crazy, being able to just retry stuff. So just having that officially supported by Nintendo is just going to be incredible. People are going to be so happy about that.
Yeah, honestly, that seems. I never really thought about it like that, but yeah, that is actually pretty good for the time trialers.
Yeah, so I'm happy about that.
All the goods.
I like the teams. Having 4 teams.
Yes, four teams. That's really good.
That's really exciting. I like all the music that we heard. I was a bit worried about the music because in the Nintendo Treehouse you could hear the Sky High Sunday theme was just reused from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so I was scared that there would be a lot of reused music. But you know, we heard Wario Stadium has new music, Dino Jungle has new music, and there's all those cool extra remixes as well. So I'm excited to hear the music.
Yeah, definitely had a lot of like electric guitars. So I don't know if they're going for like an electric vibe sort of thing. For a lot of it.
I'm super down.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, but I was overall just a bit disappointed that I was expecting maybe how it is with these kind of like game specific direct. It's like 10 minutes of stuff you already know and then 5 minutes of new stuff.
Yeah. I think I literally heard you say that exact phrase. Yeah, I was kind of what I was hoping for. I was hoping for like I knew it was gonna be like an extended trailer basically of things you're saying, but I was hoping for at least like a nice percentage of new stuff. And while the new stuff was cool, like, is that it? Like a little bit more would have been nice,
Yeah, just the fact that like a lot of the stuff was like. And some people in my chat were saying maybe I overanalyzed the trailer too much, and that's why like I knew these details. But
no, even as me, someone who just literally watched it once and went cool. Like even I was a bit like, it would have been nice to see a little more.
Yeah,
like the fact that battle mode. Sorry, just before I'm cutting you off. But just the fact that the battle mode is what I was interested in, because like I've not really been that interested in battle mode since like DS personally. I've not been even interested in it for a while, so I'm really hoping that like maybe a new mode, like maybe a couple of cool maps. But they just showed like what Balloon Battle Coin Runners, Big Donut, and that was it. I'm like, like a new mode or something. I was hoping for something mode with the battle mode in particular.
And the fact that it's like mostly on racetracks as well, which everyone loved about Wii U.
Yeah, we know that. Just a bit shame, honestly. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm just playing fucking Mario Kart.
It's all good.
I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned real bad, honestly.
As always. Yeah, but then there's stuff that I was wondering about, and then they didn't tell us anything about. Like,
what was that, Leon?
Like the Kamek item. I would have liked to know more about that. We can kind of like infer what it does, but I would have liked to know, like, we see him turning you into like Bowser's minions. What's that about? It would be cool if they explained that in a bit more, like, clarified what that was.
Yeah. Like if I was to maybe, do you have any theories as to why it does, or is it like confirmed or anything?
I think people have mostly got it down. I haven't really watched a lot of the footage. I watched like the first Treehouse segment, and then I didn't watch anything else because I was like, okay, they're showing a bit much. I want to like drive some of these tracks for the first time one day, at a certain point.
Yeah.
But what I gather is it seems he put hazards on the track, and maybe he turns you into that hazard as well, maybe. But I don't know if that's
that seems interesting.
I don't know if that did anything. I think that's a clip of him like putting cheeps forward in the track, and then you turn into a cheap as well.
Sounds interesting. If I was just gonna take a random guess without looking at any footage, I was gonna say like by him turning you into like a bad enemy, that's your signal that like your item probability is gonna be worse. Sound like that? I don't know. Just take a guess.
Or something like my guess. Messed up.
Yeah, that's just my guess off the top of my head, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. Maybe that's the way you unlock other characters. Some people are theorizing as well. I don't know if that's confirmed or not.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like if he turns you into an enemy, you unlock it. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. You didn't see auto accelerate as a feature. I think they might have had it. I'm not sure.
Was this? Oh, they showed smart steering. I think
they showed smart steering. They had
I'm
auto item, which I assume is the Mario Kart Tour mode, where it just throws your items automatically when you hit an item box.
Mm-hmm. That would be useful for some people.
That would be useful for my parents who never know when to use the items.
You gotta press Y. You gotta press Y every time.
My mother complaining that she didn't last. I'm like, you've been holding a bullet bill for 2 laps.
Come on now, like what are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Yeah, you had a chance to screw everyone over with a big jump in your lightning ball, and you never used it. Like,
yeah.
The game could only do so much.
Yeah. I think
you still excited for it though? No, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I'm still excited. It's Mario Kart. I'm a huge Mario Kart fan, so I'm gonna be hyped.
Of course.
No matter what. But I think I've been so positive about it, and I've been like, okay, everyone's negative about it, but like, just wait for the direct. We haven't seen everything yet.
Yeah.
Maybe we had seen everything yet.
Yeah, I think I think if anything, the direct kind of like did the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, we were thinking, okay, like it's $80, surely there's more. And that direct was like, well, they didn't really. If anything, was that all you got? Like,
yeah,
you know? It's like, man, you know.
I was talking to Mr. Dean earlier, and he was like, the game feels smaller after seeing the direct because
it does, doesn't it?
There's like no mystery around it anymore. It's like, what could there possibly be? Oh well, maybe nothing.
Yeah, like what could they possibly be hiding that they just wouldn't show us right off the rip? Like, hey, I'm willing to be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
Like, I don't know, it doesn't seem to look so good so far. You know?
Yeah, and if they do have more surprises, that's great. But like, why did you make this video?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Because like we still don't know what the special cop is, so I don't know if like the leaks have shown us or whatever. I don't keep tabs, but as far as I'm concerned, we don't know what the special cop is. We don't know what the Rainbow Road looks like. So there's still some. We know there's some secrets in there.
That's great.
But is it going to be worth the especially the extended price tag? It's got people in a few, and you're proving them right so far.
Yeah, exactly. Someone in chat said it had less content than base $8. Yeah, I think.
I mean, it does look stellar. Don't get me wrong, but like, there's only so much a shiny new coat of paint can do,
Exactly. Like, I'm very excited for it as like a hyper mega Mario Kart fan, but like, there's no way I can like recommend it to other people. If other people want to play Mario Kart with me, if they're getting a Switch too, I'm just like, let's just play Deluxe.
Honestly,
don't fork over your money. Like, if you're gonna fork over your money, play one of these single player games I've been begging you to play for the last 5 years. Yeah, probably Xenoblade, but yeah.
Xenoblade. Oh, you one of those, Mayro? You a Xenoblader?
I'm a recently turned Xenoblader in like the
Oh, they got you. Which game was it that got you?
My friend Kochu randomly got hyperfixated on it. She was bored one day, so she just watched all the cutscenes, and then she was like telling me about it. I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Maybe I'll try it. I was thinking I'd probably hate it because like. Anime game? I don't like anime games.
Anime game, therefore, right?
Anime game, therefore. Yeah, and then they wrote me in. The story was just so good. I got so roped in. I didn't think.
Is this the first game, right?
Yeah, Xenoblade 1.
Got it.
And I ended up loving it. I was really, 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 really bad at it, but I loved the story.
Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, there is definitely an element. If I'm being entirely honest, there's definitely an element of me where I'm like, anime game, therefore. Well, it's not even like it's just just JRPGs as a whole. I'm just not really that big on. But Sword of Fire was like the massively huge exception to that rule.
Yeah.
But like generally, JRPGs just never interest me. I see.
That's how I felt too. Like I was never interested in it based on anything. The only thing that got me interested in Xenoblade was my friend Kochu's endorsement. Otherwise,
I might have to keep my tabs open for it.
Yeah, I was terrible at it. I'm very bad at this kind of game. Oh, thank you for the raid, Novice. Appreciated. Where is Novice? I see people saying Novice raid. I don't see Novice in the chat. Where's Novice?
Novice, oh my god, Novice.
Where's Novice?
Anything but, eh?
Exactly. The direct was kind of lame. Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
That seems to be the general consensus of me clicking around. Seems to be, a little bit underwhelming.
But yeah, I played 1, and then I really liked it. So then I ended up playing 2, and it wasn't like mechanically it wasn't as good. It was a bit confusing, but I enjoyed the story still. And then I played X Definitive Edition because that just came out, and I enjoyed that. The story was even worse, but the gameplay I really liked.
Got it.
And I haven't played 3 yet. 3's to come.
I haven't played the third one yet. Got
3's to come. But I'm excited. Those games are beautiful. Also, I didn't realize how beautiful they were. I think you've probably heard the comparison a lot because you're in Pokemon spaces. You've probably heard like the Xenoblade X compared to Pokemon. I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, I've seen the screenshots on my feed every now and again. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, maybe they have a point on the visuals.
Yeah, maybe honestly. I'll never defend Pokemon's visuals. Okay, I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy. I'll carry a bit of water for them, but not a whole jug. You know.
I kind of want to like. I feel like when the new Pokemon ZA comes out, I kind of want to. I'm not. Part of me wants to like not buy the Switch 2 upgrade because like I don't want to give them more money because for like something that it should have been. But part of me doesn't want to like buy it because I feel like it's part of the Pokemon experience to just have the bad graphics and performance.
I honestly, you're missing out on a core bit. Your core bit, the complaining as well. Like you have to be part of it. You know.
Exactly.
It's like being a football fan, you know. Like when your team wins, you're there for the joy. But when it loses, you're supposed to be there the next day at work going, "Did you see that ludicrous display last night?"
Right,
you know?
right.
It's supposed to be there for like both, you know.
Exactly. So I think.
So I got experience, yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll play it on the Switch one as well. Maybe I'll intentionally have the worst.
Both, eh?
Yeah, get the worst loading times as well.
Oh, brilliant! Honestly.
Are you winning?
Yeah,
with a bit of stream
I am pretty excited for that. No, I suck. I don't watch my stream. Please. I'm an ass at this. Listen, I can analyze them for an audience, but Lord knows I can't play this game.
Oh my god, it's fun.
I like always bomb half of the table regardless. That's my jam. Even on one of my favorite tracks ever made.
BC3, I do love BC3.
I'll be there. I'll be there to glaze no matter what.
Of course, BC3 peak. I don't see Mario Kart World being better than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, I think
it'll be a tough ask.
It'll be a tough ask.
Again, I think the one thing that I saw one other person mention when I was like skimming other people's reactions, it was like they didn't mention. This would have been a prime chance to mention any DLC.
Yeah,
like, if they had any plans for like future content, because like that would have been a good way to like get people excited for what's here and then what's to come. But no mention of that at all.
Why did we hear remixes of 8 Mario Circuit and Battle Stadium? It seems like they're adding a lot of remixes for, like, I think for the intermissions, they're adding a lot of remixes of past songs. Like, I noticed in the Treehouse they had a Ribbon Road remix in, like, one of the desert intermissions.
I heard Sky Station one, which is fucking sick.
You heard Sky? I haven't heard the Sky Station one, but
it's sick. I'm telling you, that was great.
I caught Chain Chomp Roulette in the direct. I caught Double Dash Battle music, and I think I caught something that I had in my head, and now it's not there. So
Montana's quite happy in my chat. Mario Kart 1 looks amazing. The single player alone makes it better than 8 Deluxe.
I think
potentially.
Even if the free roam was literally just free roam and had nothing in it, it would probably still be my favorite mode. I love stuff like that.
You big fan on that? For me, I'm like, it depends really. Like I'm not a sucker for a free roam, but it could work. Yeah. It could work depending.
It's a free. I'm too much of a Mario fan. If you let me explore a Mario world at my like a big open Mario world at my own pace, like that's just me. That's me covered for the next like week. That's fine.
I don't blame honestly.
Why no GBA track? Because they needed to make space for SNES Cooper Beach 1 and 2 and SNES Mario Circuit 3.
I think that was the funniest. But bro, if those two things are really funny post like the world reveal, is people were like coming up to me like Musty, like as if like they were like messenger boys coming to the king like Musty, sire, I've dire news to report. There are no GBA tracks confirmed. What say you? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like all the tracks look so fantastically remixed. I'm just like, even if there was a GBA track, it probably wouldn't look like my same scrimbly little Jimbly. So I'm like, I'm just kind of okay with there being none, if I'm being honest.
It's a little bit of a shame, but
it's a little. But I'm not really that upset, honestly, because everything looks so like wonderfully remixed. I'm just like,
that's true.
You know what? I'm fine with it.
Yeah, we got to make space for SNES Mario Circuit.
And then there's a bit of a retrospective content we did before the live stream, before the direct. We watched the Mario Kart 8 direct that they did for Mario Kart 8.
Did they show anything in that?
I don't even want to spoil what was in there because it's a treat, and I would recommend you watch that at some point, live preferably. Honestly,
live
I recommend you watch that live. Honestly,
all right, I'll watch
what it used to be like back in the day, and your audience can compare and contrast. But there was one segment they had, one recurring segment where they did like the Mario Kart throughout the ages. So they just talked about Super Mario Kart, then they talked about Mario Kart 64, and then after that they talked about Mario Kart Double Dash. And I'm like, wait, GBA Erasure? Like literally, they just completely forgot Super Circuit. So like, GBA racism is literally Nintendo approved now.
That's
it's Nintendo
crazy.
approved.
That's crazy.
So whenever you see some like 10K channel forget about Super Circuit, just remember Nintendo did too. You know? That's the worst bit of it.
That's so crazy.
It's insane. Honestly, I was in stitches. I can't believe this.
That is
bonkers. I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
I was speechless. Like when Joe Schmo with his like best track in every Mario Kart game, you know, braces over the GBA section. I cry inside, but you know, I'm good. Nintendo though. I can't believe Reggie would do this to me. Reggie.
Game Freak is so lazy.
They really are, honestly. The trees, guys. The trees.
The trees.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
The Acorn Heights. I think that's the name of the track. Let me stop ignoring my own chat. Hi chat, what are you guys saying?
Got Mushroom George again.
Got Mushroom George.
Are you reading mine instead?
I've been looking at yours, yeah.
Oh, you snoop! I can't believe this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got Mushroom George quite hard there. Mario Adventure Gamer says, I still feel like I'm unsure again in World when I have 8 Deluxe, which you can play on the Switch too as well. On top of the Direct not really helping me get more invested. No, honestly, if you want to save your money, I'd say definitely do it. I think it's more of a, if you like what you see, buy it. If you don't, then don't. It's one of those. It's not like a must buy or a must avoid. It's just it's up to you. If you're convinced, you're convinced. If not, then I'd say no.
Yeah, you know, just wait a couple of months for us to finish remaking all the tracks in Wii and then just come play that.
Yeah, you know, CGP Deluxe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, someone's already remade Mario Bros. Circuit and Mario Kart Wii, so you just play that.
Really? Only? That's crazy.
I think multiple people have.
The modders really do want Nintendo, eh?
Oh, for sure.
They really do.
And by we, I mean everyone else. I don't really do shit, but
no, it's all just you. It's all just you.
It's all just me. That's true.
Mario Kart Midnight was all you, alright? Every single thing.
Every single track was me. That's true.
You gotta start doing what everyone does and leave them uncredited. You know what I mean? You gotta start doing that.
I should.
I caught a glimpse of that fucking Mario Kart Wii bingo thing you did. I saw, and I'm not gonna lie, I did giggle a little bit when I saw people online as one of the tabs. I did giggle a tiny bit.
Yeah,
I giggled a bit, but I lurked around for it. That was kind of funny.
I enjoyed it. I think I feel like my audience isn't clued in on the people online.
The people online. You gotta get them in on that. It's just one of my biggest YouTuber related pet peeves. I
just think it's a good term. You've coined a good term.
You just gotta say in your best straw man voice possible, and it works. Honestly,
people online.
Because it's like for me, it's like there's valid reasons to like bring up like the online discourse if you're gonna like segue into an interesting conversation, if you're gonna do anything like that. But like I don't know, from my experience, like 7-8 times out of 10, it's can you believe this one interaction I had on the Twitter machine? And I'm just like, I don't care. Just put the fries in the bag. I don't care. What are you talking about? So that's what it ends up being more often than not.
My big one, which I think you talk about sometimes, is that it's my opinion. That's my least favorite genre of YouTuberism.
That's one of for me, it's like I get the need for a little disclaimer, but like when you do too much of it, I'm just like, okay, mate.
When you start explaining to me what an opinion is, like I'm 5, that's when it's too much.
Yeah, I'm just like, what kind of audience are you trying to cultivate here? You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
I wanted to do an April Fool's thing this year. I didn't have time. Maybe next year I'll do it. I wanted to do like a Mario Kart ranking video where it's just 5 minutes of ranking and 50 minutes of it's my opinion.
just finding all sorts of thesaurus-sized ways of just saying it's just my opinion, guys. It's just my opinion.
Just make half of the intro is a video essay on what Pokemon fans have been saying.
Oh, you do the video essay thing of before we discuss an opinion, we have to go back. Industrial Revolution. Oh, that video! Oh, bro, the video essay memes are always great.
The other YouTuberism that I've noticed, and it started bothering me, and I wish I just never.
Are we getting catty now, Mayro? Let's
We're
go.
Getting catty.
We're getting catty today. Let's fucking go.
I only I picked up on it recently, and now I can't unhear it. Is whenever you're watching I feel like half the time when you're watching a react video, Jesus Christ, a ranking video, and it's like blah 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 intro, and that got me thinking. The phrase "and that" got me thinking.
And that got me. Oh, that's a classic.
That's a YouTuber classic. And it's like I think I've done it. I've definitely done it. Yeah. But now I've started noticing it. I was like, wow, people really say that a lot, and I'm bothered by it for no reason.
I think. Do you know what it is? I think it's just one of those things that someone big must have done, and they just like kind of got absorbed into the like thing by osmosis. You know, it's like the like how every apology video seems to just start with a sigh. I didn't want to have to make this fit. Like every sort of like negative. Do you know what I mean? It's like a couple of people did it, and now it's just via osmosis, YouTube osmosis. People just happen to do it now. I think it's one of those.
I'm so sorry for the words that I said.
Yeah, I mean, it's severe and continuous lapse in judgment. Oh, but it's
Oh,
it's
my
interesting.
This is how
Yeah,
I
I think it's just one of
personally
those.
feel.
And that one doesn't annoy me too much, but I
Yeah.
could definitely see it. If you watch a bunch in a row, I could definitely see me hitting that too.
Oh, we got a hey Tyler, what's up?
Hang on.
No, Tyler, you didn't miss much. Don't worry.
Hang on, Brosphere, thank you for the two. The YouTuber think tank needs training. Yeah, we need some like new phrases. That's what we need. We need to get, and that made me ponder. We need like something like that. We need like
True.
something new. You know what I mean?
I've been having a little thinky winky.
I've been using my brain box attacks. You know, got to think. Like, we gotta like mix it up a bit. You know what I mean? It has to.
Yeah.
When the response to an opinion is, but that's just my opinion, to dismiss criticism. I mean, come on now. You wouldn't be a YouTuber unless you deflect criticism. That's
true. I do need to deflect criticism more. I feel like I've been taking it too well.
I love how all the YouTuber isms that like both me and you are pet peeved by are like half of the ones you also have, but like half of the ones like, yeah, I know, I used to do this too.
Yeah.
I used to be that guy.
Yeah, no, I'm fully guilty of half the things I complain about.
When was like that era of Mayro? Because like obviously I've only known you like post irony era. Like I never knew you when you were like in the trenches.
I've always been a little bit of a jokester, but I definitely had an era like around like I can't remember what year it would have been, 2018 I think, where I was kind of making challenge videos as the challenge genre like blew up, so I was kind of already there. So I was doing collabs with like, you know, your Siva Gamings and stuff. Now doing a lot of New Super Mario Bros. Wii is a crazy game and you can do lots of things and like
the Nintendo YouTuber grind, you know?
Yeah. And there's lots of coins in the game, and that got me thinking, what if I tried beating it without any of the coins? Well.
Oh man.
And I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed doing those videos.
No, it's definitely fun. Like the
Yeah.
the early era of challenge videos where they were like all like really unique and interesting. Obviously, when any genre becomes dominating, there's like a barrier of like lower effort ones that come into frame, which is unfortunate. Same thing with video essays, you know, like when video essays were first coming onto the scene, I'm like, holy shit, these are amazing. But then now it's like, again, the whole, oh, before we do this, we have to go back. And then Industrial Revolution, quoting like philosophers that have nothing to do with the video. You know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of that sort of archetypal video essay stuff, you know, it just happens. It happens to any genre, really.
Oh, for sure.
But what would you say was your favorite one of that era? Like the challenge Mayro era. Which is your favorite one?
My favorite challenge that I did was Mario Galaxy 2 without transformations, because that video was cool, and I'm not gonna saying I was the first to discover everything would probably be wrong, but I discovered everything on my own would be factually correct. You know, and there were a lot of like difficult things that I found in that. I think you know, I think people would have clicked on that, and like, you know, there would have been moments where they actually learned things, and it wouldn't be just like, yeah, it's impossible because of this thing that obviously is impossible.
Right.
I don't like that video in retrospect because I hadn't come out yet. So I was out to some friends, but I hadn't come out publicly. So like, you know, it was a collab, and like, you know, I wrote in the script for them to misgender me on purpose because I wasn't out. So I don't like it in retrospect.
Got it.
And I also think I was just way too I was a bit too insecure. I really wanted people to think I was cool. So I
feel like that phase happens there in YouTube. So go on, finish what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I really wanted people to think I was cool. So like, I like had a section in the game in it that was just like, in the video that was just like, we've done a lot to get to this point. Let's remember all we've done to get to this point. And it's like, and like a recap, like all of the like levels that we did, and I just really wanted people to think that I was cool for like doing all of those. I don't know. It's like, look at I
would like to call it like a YouTube is serious business guys phase, and I feel like every YouTuber worth their salt has kind of gone through a phase where they took it like super serious, and was like, no, this is, guys, the analytics, the titles, no, you guys have to think I'm cool, and I've collabed with this person. I'm a serious business guy.
Yeah.
I feel like anybody that's been like anyone that's been about your size at any point has kind of gone through that. I think I feel like that's just natural.
Oh
right?
yeah, for sure. I was very insecure for a long time, and I was also very like bothered by like the fact that people thought I was copying other people and I wasn't. That bothered me for a long time. I'm mostly over that now. You know, I still I mean, you've seen me. I can't pretend like I don't get bothered by comments sometimes. Like, you know, I can't.
Listen, I might give you shit for it, but as long as you're better than you were yesterday, then that's all I can't really. But as cheesy as that sounds,
it's actually
true, honestly.
I was bad.
As long as you can look back and go, "What the hell was I on?" Then that's all that matters, really, honestly.
I'm pretty sure if you look in the right places, you can find me beefing with people in the comments and telling them to go fuck themselves.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god! In the trenches.
I was in the trenches. I was like, it was bad.
Wait, like, as in, like, on your Mayro account, like on this account now? Like,
Yeah.
you were like a
Yeah.
trench warrior.
Yeah.
Oh man,
It was bad.
that's funny as hell. Because obviously I had my phase in the trenches, but
Yeah.
that's on a long-term account I don't use anymore. So even if you were to literally like pull all of Sir Musty's comments ever, you would never find them. But man, Japanese soldier in the trenches, 27 years after World War II ended, eh?
God.
Man, that's brilliant. What was like the? Do you remember, like, if you could think back, what was like the one thing that would like get you going in like a comment section? You're like, I have to correct this. I can't believe this. It's like an archetype of thing that did it for you.
I've always been very like, and I still can be kind of defensive when people are like uncharitable to modders.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people don't really stand up for them. Like, people stand up for them in the sense that, like, wow, Nintendo's so lazy, look what the modders can do. But I feel like in terms of like, you know, I feel like people don't appreciate that, like, a lot of people just do this for fun and they're very demanding. So that's I think that's probably where you'll find me in the trenches and comment sections defending modders from 10-year-olds being demanding. I don't know.
No, I think it's I think the internet, like, God, if I'm gonna get a bit pretentious for a second, but I think the internet does kind of like breed that level of pretentiousness to a degree. But like, I think most of us like kind of just put up with it, like, quote unquote put up with it. Like, for example, like in like, if I'm talking like in an objective sense, someone going to the comment section of your video and saying, "Can you do X, X, and X?" is an extremely entitled thing to do. But it's just kind of like YouTube culture. It's like a thing that we've come to begrudgingly accept. So
exactly.
It's like, fair enough. You know, when someone does that in my videos, I don't get annoyed. It's like, it's the culture. People have been doing this as long as YouTube's been around. But like, I think it's a bit different when it's like a modder, someone that you know is putting a lot of hard work and time into like something that otherwise literally wouldn't exist. Where I feel like it's a bit different in a YouTube video where like not every bit of YouTube content is original or like super well in depth. But with modding, you could be sure a lot of work went into that a lot of the time, you know? So like, I think it's like an effort thing that kind of makes that feel a bit more shitty, if you ask me. I think that's why I draw the distinction personally. Yeah,
for sure. I think I've also been very, very in the trenches with the Paper Mario fan base, and I'm still critical of them, of the Paper Mario fan base. But I was pretty bad, even like just for like 3 or 4 years ago. I was still very bad.
Bloody hell!
Why
like,
is that...
what was the is Mario Kart Tour 9 of like Paper Mario debates? Like the one big one that everyone seemed to have a take on that was just utterly nonsensical.
I'm sorry, BS. I will respond to that question in a moment. Are you racing? Why is there someone called Musty's Fat in your lobby?
I don't know, but I don't know why they're Japanese neither, but
cool.
Arigato.
And they beat you as well. That's crazy.
And they've been right in front of me. God damn. With it's Odyssey Central. It's Dry Bones. It has to be Odyssey Central. It has to be. Yo, on it. I'm making a call-out post. I'm making a tweet now. Spongy, draft up the Twitter. We're going to war.
Bro's playing as the skull emoji. That's crazy.
Literally, I can't believe it. Oh man.
I would say the big Paper Mario thing is post Super Paper Mario, when they kind of changed up that formula. Sticker Star and Beyond, those games have a lot of problems, but the negativity around them was just so much, and at the time I just didn't really have the concept of like, maybe don't look at it.
yeah
So I was just like, I was so fed up of like hearing complaints about like Sticker Star and Beyond just over and over and over again, and and it was annoying because I like some of those games, even though they have their flaws. I enjoyed them, and I was just kind of fed up hearing about it. So when Origami King got announced, it was like the same, you know, it looked like it was following in the footsteps of Sticker Star and Color Splash. I was just kind of fed up of hearing the discourse about it. And I was very much one of those, let people have fun, let me use the meme of the person with the thumbs up.
Let people enjoy things.
Yeah. I was definitely one of them.
Oh man,
I think
that's brilliant.
I think I've privated some of those videos. I'm pretty sure there's still some public that I haven't privated because I still get comments on them because people seem like nostalgic for them or whatever. I'm just like, I guess I'll leave them up.
Yeah.
But I did a playthrough of like the first couple of chapters of Paper Mario Color Splash, like not recently enough that it's embarrassing, where I was just kind of straw manning the entire time.
Like what kind of stuff? What kind of arguments we talking here?
You Thousand Year Door fans are saying that there's no story in this game, but look, you guys are just saying that it's just Bowser kidnapped Peach, but look, she hadn't been kidnapped yet. She hadn't been kidnapped until like chapter 3. You guys are saying there's no strategy in the game, but look, I'm having to choose the order of my attacks, and it's just, I clearly not acknowledging the fact that but there's more strategy in the older games.
yeah, it's like proper trench warfare behavior.
Yeah,
you know?
like not engage, and I still agree that with my past self that a lot of the Paper Mario fan base is obnoxious as fuck. I was just also one of them.
yeah, it's like what? What the hell? The pot calling the kettle black? What the hell? I'm one of you guys. I'm an appliance as well. No way. There's no way. I think it's the classic,
Yeah.
Main character thing of thinking you're the different one as opposed to, you're one in the same. Really, you're a lot more similar than you think.
Hashtag I'm not like the other girls.
Literally, classic, very classic. But I think I said this before on my stream, but I think the trench warfare for me was definitely see the thing is now I think Pokemon fans are definitely what Paper Mario fans, as you described. There's definitely a lot of them that the moment a new one gets revealed, PS2 game, I can't believe this. And then a lot of them, and then the other guys come out saying, "Oh, this gen was better." And the gens keep changing every fucking game. 5 years ago it was like Gen 5 is peak, and then now it's Gen 6 is peak. Oh, Gen 7 was actually super good. So I feel like if I was 15 living in this era now, I would totally be in the trenches too, 100%, 100%, because it does get pretty shocking sometimes. But I just turn it off. I just turn the TV off. I'll be real with you. I take the Tyler the Creator tweet in literal effect, and I just go off.
Yeah, I really thought I thought I was kind of past that era for a long time, because when I muted all Nintendo Tims from Twitter, so I'd stop seeing the discourse, but I don't think I truly was over it until the last couple of years when Elon took over Twitter. I was like, okay, I'm getting out of here. I've really realized over the last year especially, when people send me look at what people are saying about Mario Kart World, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? Right? There's saying you don't care, but actually bothering you, and then there's saying you don't care, and there's literally no emotion. You know when you don't care about something, there's literally zero emotion. That's the real feeling of not caring.
Yeah,
it's not you're angry, you don't care. It's not you're shouting, you don't care, but you just truly have no feeling.
It's stop showing me this.
That's when you know you've reached nirvana, Mayro. Once you have that absolute feeling of feelinglessness, that's when you're like, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. I'm here for it all. And that's kind of what I've realized with online discourse for a long time. I get older, they stay the same. There's always gonna be a 14-year-old on the phone thinking they know everything. So I'm just like, I'm out here, man. I'm out here. That's how it is. Sometimes
I can still feel myself getting heated when I do participate in the discourse. I can when a chat member says something, but in terms of I'm better at not seeking it out and
Yeah. I think because it's I think one thing that I don't think a lot of people realize this. It's such a strange thing to explain to someone, but it's you can control the algorithm, right?
Exactly.
It doesn't I think it's such a weird concept to explain to you. It's no, you can mute terms, you can unfollow channels. A lot of the sites have massive methods to craft your own stuff. You can literally tell YouTube, hey, do not ever recommend this channel to me again, and you'll never see that channel again. You can tell Twitter, block this guy, I don't want to see his tweets again, and you'll never see that guy again. So it takes a bit of effort, don't get me wrong, but why's my Mario Kart frozen? It takes a little bit of effort, but you can craft it and make whatever you want. It's brilliant.
Yeah. I do still use Twitter because there's a lot of Quagsire accounts on Twitter still, so that's all I use it for. My Twitter feed is nothing but pictures of people's Quagsire plushies, and it's great. And anyone who follows me has to deal with them getting retweeted non-stop.
Definitely.
And-
Go follow today, gamers. Go follow today.
Yeah, you can't. My
Rico
account's private because I don't.
Oh, it's right.
Because I want to encourage people to follow me on Blue Sky.
Blue Sky. Follow on Blue Sky then, gamers. Blue Sky it is. Rico Lee says, plus we eventually got TTYD remake, and the argument so Paper Mario, which Paper Mario's peak became mute because it's the best of both worlds. I'm glad we can finally respectfully agree and disagree. Yeah, like
that's true.
Tell it to the Sonic fan. What was it? Hang on, who said it in the chat? What was it? Alfonso. It was like you lock up DS Pokemon fans, like Mario Kart fans, Pokemon fans, and like fucking like all what's it? Sonic fans. I want to see the message. My bad. Where's the message? It was like the most. I don't know. I wanted to get your message. I wanted to get your take on this message.
Mm-hmm.
Was Alfonso? Well, who said it? It was a banger message, but you were talking, so I don't want to cut you off, Mayro. God, I missed it. I missed it. No, it's not your fault. Fuck, I missed it. I missed it. Oh, man.
What was it about?
It was like, which fan base is the worst fan base was the general conceit of the message, right?
Oh,
was
right.
it CPMC? Hang on. Was it him? You put Mario fans, classic SpongeBob, Sonic, and Pokemon DS fans in a Coliseum. Who comes up? That's like a nightmare blunt rotation, I'll be real with you.
I'm not familiar with a lot of the fan bases. Like, I know I've heard Sonic bad a lot, but I haven't seen much of it other than the Sonic Quills discussion.
You know much about the classic Sonic guys? The classic Sonic guys. The classic SpongeBob guys, sorry.
I don't know anything about SpongeBob Discourse.
It's like, they're literally the season 1 to 3 was good, everything else sucks. And then they'll like take like the worst episode from like a modern season and be like, all of it's like that. And like, they just like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was after season 3, it's not for me. And I'm like, brother, you were born in like 2007 when the golden era was over. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of thing. They're a different breed. And then Sonic fans Sonic fans kind of speak
Sonic
for themselves.
fans, yeah. Sonic fans are just.
I feel like even if you don't know much about Sonic fans, you kind of know. You just know. Do you know what I mean? They're kind of their own different bit of gravy.
I feel like old Sammy Classic Sonic fan might not have been that bad of a portrayal.
Compared to the modern day, yeah, honestly, it's I wish it was the case. Just ignore him, Spongy. Don't worry about it. I really wish we got to see online course select. I don't want intermissions to flood the selection. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, honestly.
That's something I'd like to. I wish they showed as well. I'm not too upset about the intermissions. I'm skeptical, but I'm like, I don't want to assume the worst of them until I've like seen it.
Yeah, we'll see it. I'm glad they're trying something different, but like, at the same time, just like I hope it's good. I just hope it's good. Hope it's good.
Like I can understand why people aren't confident. For me, I'm not worried about it because if all we've seen of gameplay is like Nintendo employees who have had the game for like 3 hours to prepare for the presentation playing on 100cc, I think that's maybe not indicative of what it'll look like when we're all like good at the game and playing the game online.
No, definitely not. Especially with Nintendo, honestly.
Yeah,
Nintendo, they're so bad when it comes to online stuff, man. Honestly, they're so bad.
So I want to wait until like, and I don't mean this from like I don't mean this as in like I want to wait and play competitive, but I do want to wait and see what the competitive players do with it, because often when they find strats, often they can find things that make the game more fun. If you think like Mario Kart Wii, just wait for the good players to realize inside drift is the fastest, and you want to wheelie around everything, and then once you're doing that game is like 10 times more fun.
Got it. For me, it's just that I hope, if there's one option I really hope they have, is with the team battles, I hope Friendly Fire can be switched on.
Oh, yes. That would be great.
If they have that, that'd actually be so perfect.
We've been joking around that, like, you've probably heard that, like, the Mario Kart World doing 24 players and knockout mode when, like, CGP Wii did 24 players and knockout mode years ago. People have been joking about that. I think it is kind of funny seeing the, like, multiple teams thing, because like the mod Retro Rewind just like a few months ago added like the ability to have 6 teams instead of 2.
6 teams?
Yeah.
Damn.
So it obviously I don't think they copied Retro Rewind by having more than 2 teams, but I do think I think it's funny. The comparisons keep going.
I think it's just one of those things where it's just funny thinking about that. There's one lowly Nintendo dev who has like a modded like CTGP thing. He's getting ideas, Yeah. It's like it's just one of those things that it just makes the world funnier when you think about it. It's like I remember watching a video where like someone like linked some like really coincidental moments that indicate that like Taylor Swift was a 4chan user. And it's like it's actually so I'm telling you, I don't know if there's like there'll probably be like one dedicated video, but there's like a lot of things that just happen to line up perfectly where you're like, holy shit. I'm believing that she was on 4chan at one point because it's just funnier to think about like that.
Yeah.
It really is.
Have you seen the Have you seen the Super Nintendo World cactus situation?
Is it crazy? What's going on with them?
When they were making Super Nintendo World, the theme park, they have like a desert area, and the cactuses that they built are not Mario cactuses. They're cactuses from like a Mario mod.
Oh, I saw that. Oh, I actually remember seeing that. Yeah. I'm like, what the? That's true. No, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like I'm telling you. Listen, we're pointing more dots together. There. I guarantee you, there's some Nintendo ass motherfucker who's like, literally. Listen, Johnson, we need a good idea from you, or you're fired. And then it's like literally a modded bit of content. You're promoted. There's someone who's like at a big wig seat at Nintendo now, who's there because all of their big ideas were just stuff from the modded scene. I guarantee you. I promise you. But yeah, if you guys don't know, there's like literally one of the decorations in like Super Nintendo was literally ripped straight from like, was it newer Wii, I think?
Newer Super Mario Bros. Wii.
New Super Mario Bros. Wii, yeah. So it literally looks, it's one for one. Like it's actually just a genuine copy. I remember seeing that and thinking, there's no way. There's no way.
It's so funny. Have you seen? I showed it on stream earlier. There's a Nintendo Italy video where they use a Siva Gunner song in the background.
No. There's no way. There's no way. What song was it? Which one was it? Was it a banger at least?
It wasn't one of the usual Siva Gunner joke songs. It was like a Mario Odyssey remix that they posted around the time Odyssey was revealed.
No, so someone got Siva Gunnered.
Someone got Siva Gunnered.
Brilliant.
I'll send you the video.
I'll send it to me in a DM, and I'll show the chat later.
Yeah,
That is brilliant. I'm so... Because we all got Siva Gunnered at least once, but we don't expect Nintendo to happen. Good lord. His music was in a Mario Odyssey ad? No way. There's no way.
They send it? Yeah, I'll send it.
Give them their Fell For It Again awards. I remember Game Freak using an Area Zero fan remix for the Indigo Disc trailer. Did they really? Man, they really are stealing from the fans, aren't they? Everyone is these days, eh?
It's so funny. It wasn't a proper bait and switch one. It was the literal first. Yeah, it wasn't a bait and switch. It was quite funny. It is very blatantly not a Nintendo song. I can see how.
Oh, so it's not even one of those like SM Super Mario World athletic themes where like at least the first 10 seconds are normal. That's brilliant, honestly. They changed it after 5 days back to the normal one. Oh my god.
There's some funny Nintendoisms I can point to that I remember. I remember I remember when the Booster Course Pass leaks were alive and well. They shuffled around the order of the tracks, and I don't know if they did it just because they wanted to or because they wanted to disprove the leaks. But there was one one thing that pointed to the validity of the leaks was Wave 3 had every track that we thought was in the leak, but it was other than Maple Shoeway. But the order was different from what the leak was. But there's a Nintendo trailer that they made unlisted that had it in the exact that had the cups in this order of the leak, and that was very funny.
No way! So just to fuck with us, they switched the oh my god! And man.
I don't know if
I love Nintendo.
I'll have to find that as well. I know we were talking about it in the dev
Nintendo's
server.
my favorite company ever made. I'm telling you. And Sans theme, not the Megalovania, but the normal Out of Fight theme on the news channel on TV. Bloody hell, that's brilliant. I love Nintendo. My favorite company ever made. Even like post chicanery era of Iwata, Crit and Kista and all of those, right? They're still making blunders. They're still making funny ass blunders.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone, as much as I've seen a bunch of blunders though, I think Wiggler Wednesday has to be iconic, right?
Wiggler Wednesday is truly iconic.
It has to be. Just that one is like the Oppenheimer of like Nintendo moments. It's so funny, both in and out of context. You're just like, what? One poor guy forgot the L and he took the L. He probably got fired.
Yeah,
he probably got fired that day, man. Poor guy.
That's rough.
That's rough, buddy. Honestly. Let's make a tournament chat because obviously, if I host the room, I think it keeps disconnecting. So
classic.
Can you unironically explain Wiggler Wednesday? Or it was literally just like a misspelling of. So the tweet was literally Waluigi versus Wiggler. So someone said, "Oh, tweet Watta if you believe in Waluigi Wednesday," and I was tweet the flower emoji for Wiggler Wednesday, but they forgot the L, so it spelled. It had an unfortunate misspelling, and of course that was where the meme came from. and it's been on my lexicon ever since.
Yeah, of course.
I've never forgotten it. What a
So
brilliant
cute.
move. It was one of their many oopsies. It's like what was it? Was it Nintendo France that released like a screenshot of Smash Ultimate, like pre-release, like to build up the hype? And it was like an image of like Zero Suit Samus like doing a like crawl, like a crouching animation, and Snake like right behind her, and I'm just like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Oh my god.
I think it ended up deleting eventually, but I was like, what the? Oh, one of many. One of many. What's it? There's the classic meow meow meow. You remember that one when like Bowser's Fury was coming out? Nothing feels better than being inside a cat. In reference to Cat Suit Mario, and I'm just like, oh boy, not the best phrasing you want to use there.
Everyone remembers Bowser's great Electrodrome line in the Mario Kart 8 trailer.
I didn't know he was a brother like that. That's all I'm saying, man. I didn't know he was a brother like that.
Okay,
the Mario Strikers Bowser tweet. Oh, Bowser's hot balls. Oh man.
Chat, I found it. I'm gonna play the trailer. The 8 Deluxe trailer.
You're gonna play the Bowser moment? No way.
Not the Bowser moment. The 8 Deluxe, the unlisted. My chat. Booster Code Pass DLC Wave 3. Nintendo verified 9 million subs. Unlisted.
Oh man, I can't believe that. Give him their Fell for It Again award. Fell for It Again.
Look at all the new places to visit. Blah 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 blah. And then it shows the cups at the end. And that's not the order of the Wave 3 courses appear in. What's up with that?
They almost got away with it too. Super Mario Danny says, "I want to want more metal characters. Who, like, if you had one metal character you could introduce, what would it be, Mayro?"
Well, that hasn't been. If that hasn't been in tour, Metal Fish Bones, obviously.
Metal, oh, that'd be kind of cool. Also, Glad, could you go back in the stream and find the tournament code so I can pin it? I completely forgot to do that. But yeah, Metal Fishbone.
But if it,
I'd love to see.
But in tour, tour has Gold Wiggler, and I love Wiggler, so
Gold Wiggler is kind of cool. Doesn't everyone have like a gold skin in the game?
Not everyone, but a lot of the characters do have gold skin and stuff.
Yeah. Can I get like a gold toad maybe?
Oh, gold toad would be sick. Well, gold would be
kind of funny.
Golden mushroom with a crown.
Oh, that'd be so. Oh, that'd be good. Hey, well, let's. You're cooking.
Nintendo.
It's right in fire.
Nintendo, we found another fan to steal from. Nintendo.
Yeah,
come here.
That guy's getting a promotion. Someone at Nintendo's getting a promotion because Crimson Waluigi. That'd be kind of funny. Metal Baby Mario. Which has the stats of normal Mario.
Oh, wait, that would be great. Metal Baby Mario would be metal. Metal? Yeah, obviously, it would be meta.
It would. Oh, that'd be great. Green Luigi.
It would be like a middleweight. It would be a middleweight, which would meta an 8 Deluxe, but with a smaller hitbox, so items are harder to hit you.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, it would be. Oh, the competitive Andes. They're absolutely salivating right now. Oh my god. Put that in the modders. Modders, put it in. Mario Kart Midnight 64.
I'm still so mad at them for changing this character stats and like Wave 4, because if they didn't, then Wiggler has the same stats as Waluigi, so Wiggler would have been meta if they never changed the stats.
Really? Oh god, they did it just to mess with us.
I'm so sad. We could have had Wiggler dominating every online lobby all the time. That would have been great.
I would have been here for that.
Bitcoin Warrior. That's so true.
Bitcoin Warrior. Oh, invest in Ethereum, Waluigi. It's a good investment. It'd be great, honestly. Dogecoin, Mario. Dogecoin to the moon. NFT Yoshi.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, bored Yoshi NFTs by now.
This is the new Donkey Kong redesign.
Oh man, hey, modders, you gotta get on it. Join the blockchain, Bowser.
Come on, I know that there's multiple Mario Kart Wii modders in my chat right now. Get on it, guys. Come
on. I know. Listen, Potato just came with a fire ass name, Mario Kart Hustlers. Come on now.
Wait, Potato to Mario Kart. Potato, you do it.
Oh, is Potato one of them? Hey, Potato, you know what to do.
Potato's one of us. Oh, that's true. There is already a Mario Kart Wii custom track called Wario's Crypto Collection. That's true.
Is there really? Yes.
That's true.
Oh, that's brilliant.
The
I don't know how you program this in the slightest, but like there's like screens like dotted around the map, and it like shows like random numbers depending on whether like how the crypto market's working. Sometimes the lines will be to the moon, sometimes they'll be on the ground.
Oh my god.
Honestly, like it just changes randomly every lap. Picks a random number, plus or minus. Oh, we lost the money, guys. We lost the money. Maybe you can affect the stage if you want to get that crazy with it.
Be good. Good battle arena for coin runners. Some days it just doesn't have any coins on it.
Oh my god! Coin runners would be perfect for that. Hey yo, hang on. Someone, anyone, that'd be kind of fire.
Just have like random variants, like Animal Crossing. Sometimes you play it, there's just no coins.
Yeah.
And then sometimes there's loads of coins.
Like literally just one coin everyone's fighting over. Oh, that'd actually be kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie.
We have Shine Thief at home.
Shine Thief. Oh, that'd be kind of funny though. Just came from Mayro. Kaki, do you know their name? Is that how you say it? They came from Mayro. I've got immigrants from your chat, huh? The borders are open, guys. The borders are open. Oh, you pinned? Okay, thank you, Glide. I appreciate that.
I don't think they've said a single message in my chat. If they have, it's been ages. I'm scrolling up and I don't see them. So good though.
There's the pin. Alright, guys, if you want to join the tournament, you can join. Yo, what's up, Biff?
I'll hop in the tournament. Chat, should I hop in the tournament? I know hop in the tournament.
It's like yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I'll
win.
It's
6 races, 200cc.
I won't win. Oh, it's 6 races. Oh, I'm probably too late then. I can't be bothered.
Well, no, I think I set it to a fixed. Maybe you could join. I don't know. Could give it a try, I guess.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to set it up.
Yeah, fair enough. Don't blame you.
Crypto Cataquack. So true.
Knows to pronounce my name. I don't know. Help me. You gotta help me. You gotta help me, fella.
You
should. Wait for the clip where Carmack turns all the races to coin coffers. Man. Oh, hang on. A variant of coin runners where there's like a neutral coin coffer that you have to check. Someone could play as the coin coffer.
Oh my god!
Coins.
Wait, that's so peak!
Hey, oh, this right. Someone at Nintendo's getting promoted because of
us.
Yes,
exactly.
Everyone's getting promoted to middle management. Holy!
Oh my god.
Coin coffers runner. Hey, listen, man. I don't want to big up our ideas, but I feel like we came up with at least something, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Someone's gonna make something and be like, oh yeah, I heard Mayro and Musty talk about a live stream.
I feel like Nintendo had some good ideas from Mario Kart Wii that they could steal to make Mario Kart World better. I want to see them add Formula Kart Wii, which is a mod where you play way more laps than usual, and every lap the CC goes up by 1.
Oh really? That's actually pretty funny.
They should make that where you go around every track in the big open world, and every track it goes up by 1 CC.
That'd be kind of cool, honestly. Yeah, I hope like in the custom, like when you're doing versus races, like online,
yeah,
they have an option to like play like whole world tour, you know, something like that.
Yeah, that would be great.
It'd be insane. It'd be for insane people, but it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, because I hit YouTube and Mayro from the Tuesday night stream. Oh my god, it is.
Hey, Biff,
YouTube and Mayro. He's on the up and up. Stocks to the moon, gamers.
I am.
Have you seen those videos? Have you seen those numbers?
I'm getting views again. It's great.
Now, listen, next time I see you call yourself a dead YouTuber in my chat, I'm banning you. Okay?
That's fine.
I'm actually taking away your. You can't say that anymore. You're not allowed.
I can't. I'm doing well again.
As soon as you start hitting the 5 digits again regularly, that's it.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool.
I'd say the same thing, but it's usually just on my second channel when I'm dunking on people. Oh man. See, I got have you got any takes on the Nintendo Land situation, or would you like to not leave a comment to avoid rocking the boat? I don't blame you, truly I don't. I'm hardly invested in this drama myself, but everyone likes seeing it.
Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with what you've been saying.
Okay. Obviously, the methods I'm using are, you cannot endorse. You deny in the strongest possible terms, of course. But
I've never been a particular Nintendo Land fan myself, but I'm generally not a fan of the types of creators who propagate obviously fake leaks to get people really excited about things that obviously aren't going to happen.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I mean, yeah, I said that was my biggest issue as well. Is that like, if you personally think like, oh, really excited and really hyped, that's fine. But I think your videos have to like reflect that sort of thing. I think you have to be like honest with the audience. I think that's what it is.
Like I think you talked about it too. The like 25 days until a new 3D Mario is like.
Yeah, that's like, what kind of insane title is that? That's insane.
Like all you're doing is like, you're just setting people up to be disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. And that was my big issue.
And like, you're not really having like, you know, it's one thing to get excited about a game and like theorize it, but there's no really net positive to like setting up thousands and thousands of people into like getting excited for something, and then it doesn't happen. And like, that's like thousands of people who could have really enjoyed that direct and then didn't, because like you set them up. And like,
yeah, exactly. That's my beginning and end of my beef with Nintendo. And I'm just like, and I think I don't know if you saw, but like we were watching his again. The people wanted it. I'm like, listen, this is the only time I'll listen to the people. The only time I'll be a man of the people. But I watched his reaction to that. What was it, the Mario Kart Direct? And again, he was just like obviously not a fan. Well, rightfully so.
Yeah.
But my issue is, why isn't that reflective in your content? Because I know like the next 5 videos of yours are gonna be like everything you missed in the Mario Kart live direct. And I'm just like, listen, it's fine. Like it's fine if that's how. But like you're being dishonest is my point. I'm like, you very clearly weren't happy with that direct. Is that going to be reflective in your content? And then he had the nerve to complain that like, oh, people always get mad at me when I'm not happy. And I'm like, well, you've cultivated an audience of people that only have ever seen you happy. How can you be mad when like you actually have a normal opinion, which is, it was a little bit underwhelming. But then like people are saying, oh, just be happy, just be happy, just be happy. I'm like, well, again, you reap what you sow. You know what I mean? Like, this is your audience, bro. Like, you know, like there's nothing, like all you do is talk about Nintendo, like literally I say Nintendo, Mario and Zelda. So when you didn't get it, of course you're going to be pissed. And you always talk about it positively. So when you're negative, of course people are going to be pissed. So
yeah,
listen, man, just my advice to him was just be real with your content. Like if you make a video saying I wasn't big on that, like good. I'm glad you're sharing your genuine feelings.
Yeah, I have
no issues with him.
Yeah, I don't really keep tabs on him, so I don't know what he really does most of the time. I know he uploads a lot, but the only really problem I have with him is like the leak stuff.
Yeah, leaks are never fun. I hate leaks. They're boring.
Yeah, like I know sometimes big, like especially news channels feel like pressured to cover leaks because it's like it's news. But I just don't really like it especially when you just cover like anything. And
that's the issue. It's like
99% of the time it turns out to be like fake.
Yeah. Like, listen, you do you. It's your channel, but like you can't then get annoyed when people like hold you in low regard because of that. You know.
But Mayro, Nintendo's forgotten about Mario. That is true. I'm sorry. They have.
I'm not as bothered as you guys are, but I can see where you're both coming from and agree the leaks can be annoying. Yeah, listen, I'm far from the first person that's going to be at the protest against him. No.
I'm not that fussed.
It's just one of those things. I'm like, you know.
If you ask me my thoughts, those are my thoughts. But I'm not like, I'm not really actively thinking about them.
Says if there's one thing I say about Nintendo, they will never give up on Kirby in Mario Kart. He's gonna make a video with the thumbnail. Yeah, he did it today again. Like,
did he?
He did the full section. Yeah, he did it literally. Like not today, but like he did it the other day where he made a video how to unlock new characters. It's not Kirby in the thumbnail. I'm like, you're still doing. You're setting people off a false expectation. Like, what the hell, brother?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's unreal, isn't it? He doesn't stop. The man doesn't stop. Well, I came second place.
Oh,
let's go. Well, thanks, man. Well, like, yeah, it doesn't stop with this man. So I'm hoping this will be his like, I called it his Joker moment because like in the stream he was like, I'm just not gonna get excited for Nintendo anymore. I don't like it anymore, guys. I don't like it in my home. Oh, and literally, I'm not even. I wish I was lying, but he literally said Doug Bowser lied to us. I'm like, oh no, wait, the CEO is a liar.
What did he say?
He said like Doug Bowser lied to us, guys.
What did Doug Bowser say?
It was like, I think it was Doug Bowser said, oh, it'll be worth the price when you see the direct, right?
Oh, right.
But then obviously he saw the direct and it obviously wasn't. So like he interpreted that as Doug Bowser lying to him. It's like Doug Bowser lied to us.
Doug Bowser.
Like, you mean the guy that's paid to like be pro Nintendo at all costs?
Doug Bowser, you told me personally that the Pokemon Sword was going to have new animations.
I was kicking my feet and like twirling my hair, listening to you talk sweet nothings into my ear. Oh man, I'm just like, hey, listen, if this is his Joker moment, I'm here for it. You know, I'm here for it. Bro saw Kirby Air Riders and rubbed his hands definitely. He did, didn't he? He did. He was like, oh yes,
that's so true.
He's so real for that virus. And it's like, his name's Doug Bowser. What did you expect? You know what I mean? Like, the joke writes itself. It writes itself, doesn't it?
Yeah. Super Mario Danny, why don't you ask about... Actually, no. Actually, I've changed my mind. Don't ask about Back to Sakurai. I've changed my mind. But in the future, why don't you ask Musty things?
Yeah, no, ask me. Listen. Leave the drama in my chat, okay? Don't go to Mayro and like fucking proking about my drama, okay? This is my circus, my monkeys, okay? That's how it goes. Mayro's wholesome, okay? Mayro's wholesome chungus on 100, okay? You have to be nice.
The only drama I have with people is if they've seen me making fun of them in Musty's chat.
Basically.
Which hasn't happened yet.
I love how you like do damage control. Like, oh, if you're reading this, by the way, hi, thanks, love your stuff.
I know you. I don't want them to think. I don't want them to think I don't like them.
I get it. No, 100%. I get it. I'm just fucking with you. But like, no, 100% get it. I get it. I get what you mean. for me, it's like, of course, I never want people to actively hate me, but like for me, it's like, you know, you breathe the wrong way and someone's gonna have an issue with this. I'm just like, that's inevitable. That's kind of my mindset. So it's like, if you end up hating me, I'm like, sure. But I would like to believe, literally, the Nintendo Land VOD on my second channel is literally my only example where like, I've gone into a video and I know I'm going to laugh at someone. Like, it's literally the only time you can say I've been a bit of a mean-spirited snarker. I'm like, yeah, you know, and I even made a pre-recorded intro, like, warning people, hey, listen, this is the generational hate watch, you know? Yeah, it's on the second channel. I did a bad thing. I made an edited intro for a Sir Musty video. I couldn't believe that. But it was just to give people a heads up saying, hey, listen, I'm being a hater today. There is no, constructive criticism. There is no, like, oh, I'll listen to someone, I'll make fun of them, but also give them constructive, like, feedback and what have you. No, I'm just laughing at Nintendo Adult, whinging about the fact that there was no 3D Mario, and that is it, you know? That's all I'm here for. But yeah, generally, we're like, yeah, if I make a video on someone and it turns out to be negative, obviously I don't want them to necessarily hate me, but, like, if it turns out that way, I'm just like, is what it is, you know?
I just, you know, I might be able to hold myself, you know, modern Mayro might be able to hold herself back from indulging in Paper Mario discourse on Twitter, but I'm not quite at the point yet where I can hold myself back from being snarky in the chat. So, you know,
listen, fast.
If I think of a joke, it's gonna be typed and it's gonna be sent, and that's just how it is. Thinking before I speak is not part of my thought process.
I'm trying to remember the absolute zinger you came up with that one time. I can't remember what it was. But I can't remember. I'm totally blanking on it. But yeah, there was one time where you came up with an absolute zinger where you cooked someone I was reacting to. Oh no, it was that top 10 like worst like what was it? It was that meta video. I forgot. It was that meta guy.
Was that my
who like made a video on
like
I remember. Oh, it's like you said something along the lines of because someone was like I don't remember. I'm blanking. This is horrible content. I'm so sorry. But like, it's something along the lines of he was like he pointed the fact that it took him listening to Nostalgia Critic to figure out that just because other people enjoy things, you can't enjoy things. And then I think later on you kind of called back to this and said, do you need Nostalgia Critic to teach you about this again? Yeah? Is that what you need? Like you made a snarky callback to that. I'm like, oh my god, Mayro. Cooking someone, eh? Punching down, classic. I don't remember what video that. Oh, it was the top 10 worst video game enders. That's the video it was. Yeah. That was the one where you went kind of mask off there, man. You're mean.
And then he deleted his whole channel, and it's all my fault.
and then he lost all his money and went homeless. And then all his friends didn't like him anymore. And it was all your fault. It was what turned out happening is that I think his account ended up getting hacked by crypto. It seems to be a thing that's going around. Like I don't know if you've seen that. But that was a thing that was going around for a bit. Everyone's getting their accounts hacked by crypto bros.
Every so often, someone turned into MicroStrategy for a bit.
Yeah, literally, it's that exact channel name as well. Apparently, I found out what happened because what's it? Oh, the reason I knew it happened is I ended up going like on a blast. You know when you hear a YouTuber name you haven't watched for like 10 years and you're like, holy. That happened to me. Someone mentioned "son of a glitch" in my Discord.
Oh my god!
That's what I'm saying, right? I'm like, what the hell? That's a throwback!
Son of a glitch.
So then I went on this channel, I'm like, what is he up to these days? And like, he's still knocking about. I think he had to get a full-time job because the glitch thing wasn't working out for him, which is unfortunate. But like, he ended up making a video saying A+ start was hacked. I'm like, oh shit. So then he found out that the reason it happens is because he thought it was a collab opportunity. Like he gave them some like email or something, and then they used that to get into his like channel or something like that. It was like a collab opportunity that turned out to be fake. That's what it was. That's how it ended up being. So that's how they get people. So be careful of that. If
all right, thank you.
If it happens. Because yeah, that's how I end up in terms. I'm just like, poor guy, man. Fucking A.
It's fine. Usually I'm too anxious to respond to my emails for at least 3 months, and then it's fine. So.
Is that how it is? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad. I've been getting better, but
to be honest, I'm a bit of an anxious emailer as well. But like, what I've realized my coping strategy is that when I reply to it, I schedule the send for like the next day, so that I've already forgotten that I sent it. You know what I mean?
That's good.
That's helped me a lot.
What's the other old glitch creator? Off the top of my head, I'm thinking Psycho. That's the name that's coming to mind.
Psycho. That's another one.
Yeah.
I remember I went through like an arc where like, I loved glitch videos.
Oh,
Glitch videos
same.
were, like, the bomb for me. You know what I mean?
And then you still
So
get the fruit
Psycho.
back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a Psycho, Son of a Glitch. There's probably a couple others that I'm misremembering, but yeah. They were the goats.
Aurum, you're right.
Who was it? Which one?
There was one called Aurum.
Oh, I don't recognize that one now.
I don't think I watched him as much, but Psycho and Son of a Glitch were the big ones for me.
They were the big dogs. They were the big dogs on campus.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
That's why you never open email links. True. Watch out for those phishing scams, gamers.
Thank you. Whenever I get a sponsorship opportunity for me to ignore, I always do.
Have you gotten any like? Obviously, it's generally bad show to share who like you've not responded to because you hate them or whatever. But like,
I'll say I don't care.
Oh, you don't care? Okay, fair enough. I know it's just generally like bad show, I suppose. But
yeah, maybe
do you want to spill the tea then? What's like one where you're like, nah, fuck you. Fuck you. What was like the big fuck you that you flipped them off? Deleted the email. You're like, get out of here, nerds.
My all-time favorite email was when for a sponsorship was when someone reached out to me wanting me to promote their poker website.
Let's go gambling. It's craziness. Poker, you know.
And I'm happy to say the name because it's such a funny name.
What's the name?
Just guys, don't go to it because it might be a scam and might give you a virus or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, don't go to it. What was the name?
PP Poker.
Hang on. Oh, it's real. To double check. For poker lovers bifocal. Oh, I can't access 405. Not allowed. At least I don't know if it's my internet or the UK, but yeah, I can't access it. Says I'm not allowed in, but yeah, it's a real name. Oh, that's
they wanted me to. They said they found my channel because they like that I make lots of incredible poker videos, and that they were willing to give me like a fixed rate between $100 and $10,000 USD.
Oh wow! What a crazy range!
Which is quite a range.
Yeah, it doesn't really help me, does it? Bloody hell!
Hey creator. Usually I get like, you know, my.
Oh, I love the hey creator. I love that one too. I'm like, can you be bothered to like backspace, Sir Musty? Couldn't even be bothered to do that at least, you know?
Usually
hey
it's
creator.
Like, you know, my email is like, you know, I created it when I was like 12, so it's like Super Mario Knows 1. So usually I get hey Super Mario Knows 1.
That's brilliant. For me, it's like obviously I'm just a little gup at the moment, so it's usually I think what annoys me is that I get like keys for like people saying, "Oh, our game's coming out on Steam. Like we'd love it if you could play it." And I'm like, "Oh, I mean, I look at the trailer and sometimes I'm like, either I'm not interested or that actually looks kind of alright." It's like, then I have to respond back to you for a Steam key. Like, just give me one, man.
Sometimes it's like this looks really cool, and I would happily promote this, but like you want me to do a standalone video, it will get 2 views. Like,
yeah.
If you do a standalone video, you're wasting your money on me because you won't get any returns, and I'm wasting my time doing a video that will tank my video's views, tank my channel views and momentum.
It's a waste of everyone's time, honestly.
So it's just
sometimes I just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not very good at the whole sponsorship thing. I've only done a couple, and I've kind of did a bad job all of the times, to be honest. I didn't find it like. One company got lucky. I will say to them, shouts to App Banny. You guys got lucky. Good.
With what?
I probably shouldn't have promoted it. I don't know. I don't think it's technically a scam because I mean I think the app works, but it's one of those like play games to win money apps.
Oh, those. Oh like, yeah, I never trust.
Like you know, like yeah, it technically worked, but it's like I think I did a sponsorship with them when I was like 17 or like 16, and like I didn't know what like a normal amount of money was for like a sponsorship. So I did like I thought obviously let's just ask them. Because obviously they're gonna give me a fair price.
Oh no.
And I didn't even realize until years after the fact when I was talking to Nathaniel Bandy about it, and he was like, "Bro, you're so scammed."
Man, that's unfortunate.
I'll just tell you, I don't care. Maybe I can get in trouble for it, but I didn't sign anything. I was 16. I didn't have anything to sign. I got £300 for a video that got 1 million views.
Oh no! Oh shit! That's crazy! No way! A million bones? Do you know what? I don't know if you said you didn't sign a contract. I just snipped that in the YouTube edit. I'd be extra petty, bro. I'd be extra petty. Fuck that noise. Fuck 300 bones for 1 million views? Get out of town.
It got 1 million views in about like 3 weeks to a month. Yeah.
Wow, at my little squonky little level, you know? How much would be the normal amount? Ask Mad John. Like I think they're going great for like if I mean, you didn't know ahead of time it was going to get that many views, or did you? Did you kind of project it?
I expected that it would probably get like 300,000, 400,000 views in like a week because I was doing really well at the time.
So a video of that kind of views is like at least like what, five? I would say 5 figures, maybe like even high.
I think 5 figures is fair.
Yeah. So that's how much a normal amount would be like.
Yeah.
So unless you got 5 figures, then you got to be stepping, you know.
Nowadays, I still don't really know because my views are all over the place. So whenever like a company asks, I'm like, I don't know. But but I did like NordVPN a few years later, and I actually asked
NordVPN.
I asked for a normal price, and they gave me a normal price, so that was good. Virus is in chat losing it. Just fell to my knees. Is that is MC Arc, that's the lowest score. What's the lowest score possible in New Super Mario Bros. Wii? I think the video was.
Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure that video got like around 1 million views.
Damn.
Let me check.
I don't have my own sponsorship, but I've had a discussion with friends getting this first one. Very weird position to be in. For me, I don't know. I've never really accepted one because like I'm just like I don't know what the. It just seems like too much effort. I'm just lazy. That's what it is.
That is me
it's lazy
most of the time.
And then I don't really have a lot of time. And then when I do, I don't really want to think about sponsorship. Like one of my favorite parts about like this whole YouTube thing I do is that like I'm just kind of like live streaming, man. Like I kind of just do my own thing, you know. So I'm just like anything that gets in the way of that. I'm just kind of like I don't really care.
Video came out 8th of February 2019, and then. How did this graph work?
Wow.
I'm looking at my vidIQ graph. Okay, I don't know how.
vidIQ? Hell yeah.
Okay, I don't know what scale this is, but it quickly reached 1 million views also in 2019.
Yeah, I was like, was it 2019? You said that was like peak challenge video era.
That was peak challenge video era.
Yeah, like now I see one and I'm kind of skeptical. Like, But back then I probably would have clicked on that 100%.
Yeah, I had.
Like, what is the lowest score you could get? That's very clickable, very marketable.
I have like 5 challenge videos that have over 1 million views.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Pretty cool, honestly.
I recommend it. If best part about being a YouTuber, get a video with 1 million views. It feels quite nice. It's good for the ego.
Hell yeah!
Try
Listen, if my ego's big now, then I don't know, man. A million views might just like make me like explode. My head just might explode, honestly.
Oh shit! I'm feeling. I truly can't be called a dead channel anymore. One of my videos within the last year is about to hit 1 million.
Within the lot, no, you're definitely.
I'm back.
How dare you?
I'm so back.
How do you? We're actually so back. We're May back, baby.
We're
That's
May
what
back.
we are. It's not May over. It's not May Rover. We're May back. Oh, come on. Give me 4th. I'll take 5th. What was it? I think the fact that I'd be legally beholden to a set schedule would put me off wanting one unless there was big money involved. Is it like a schedule? Like, so how does it work? Is it like a just one-off video? Is it like a package of videos? Like generally, how they like what's the general play-by-play?
It definitely depends on who you're talking to. I've only done like a couple. I do like one every 2 years. I'm so bad at responding to emails. But the most recent one I remember doing was probably like NordVPN. I think they sent me like a date that they wanted it like done or something, or like we agreed on a date, They sent me like a list of like talking points they wanted me to hit, and they wanted me to just like send me the sponsored segment in advance. So I like, it took like a couple of drafts for me to have a sponsored segment that they were happy with, and then I was like, okay, I'll put it like, is it okay if I put this like 30 seconds or like a minute into the video? And they were like, yeah, it's fine. And then I posted it, and then they gave me money. I don't remember exactly when, but they gave me the agreed upon total of money.
I'm cooked, right? Because for me, I'm just like, just I do the thing. Just give me the money, bro. Don't fucking give me like, oh, second draft, third. Just shut up, man. For me, like, I got exhausted just listening to that because I'm just like, leave me alone, man. Just let me do my thing. I'm not gonna swear if that's what you mean. Shut up, you nerd. Like that's how I feel. I'm just like, man, fuck that. I'll just do a super chat goal if I need extra pizza money this month, man. Get out of here.
A lot of the time, I'm just too lazy, which is why I almost never do sponsorships. Let's make it clear, chat. The reason I don't do sponsorships often is not because I give a shit about you or making my content good. It's because I can't be bothered.
Damn! Vine boom! Hit them with the vine booms! Unreal. It's just more of a time thing than it ever has.
Yeah.
Like, if I ever end up doing this thing full time, like, I'm not even kidding. The first one, I've already got some editors, some lovely editors. The first other person I'm gonna like get on the fucking books is gonna be like a personal assistant, man. So I'm just like, the more I can delegate to someone else, the fucking more I'm gonna enjoy this, man.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just can't be doing this, man. All like that, I responded to emails, like, I'm just like, just get someone else on there, all right? Can't be doing. Because right now I get to them when I want, but like I'm allowed to. Like I'm just kind of like a little scrunkly bunkler. If I was doing this as a job, obviously I'd want to get to them at a timely manner.
Yeah.
I get someone else to do that, man. Like, oh Spongy, oh Spongy. What are the metrics looking like this evening? Are the views up already? Is line go up or line go down? We need to know.
What's the retention on the newest Nintendo Land reaction?
Yeah, exactly. What's the retention?
Well, at what point did they click off? Is it when I insulted them?
Oh no, line went up when I insulted him. Quick, double the insults for the next stream. We gotta get a 12% click through rate. Mr. Beast said that was a good one.
Mr. Beast said I should be getting 70% retention.
Yeah, exactly. If line doesn't level out and line goes down, we're doing a bad thing. Okay?
That's true. Mr. Beast for president, not. Please don't.
2076, we're gonna see it. Don't worry about it.
I know he wants to run, so.
Oh man, Slippin' Jimmy as our president. This is gonna be amazing.
Insert bottleneck clutcher. We read the leaked Mr. Beast like handbook guide.
Oh, was that leaked handbook?
Yeah, we read it on.
Wait,
we read it on stream.
What was like the strangest thing you saw in there?
Well, most of it we weren't really focusing on it because they kept calling a guy called Tyler a bottleneck, and I have a friend called Tyler, and he's like one of my editors, so chat just kind of latched onto that, and we were just making fun of that the entire time. But a lot of it was like, I don't remember a lot of it. A lot of it was like reasonable in theory, but it's like a lot of work, a lot to assume of someone, I guess. Like reasonable in theory, like okay, you want the best people in your company, makes sense. You have all these high standards. I guess it's not wrong to want passionate people in your company, but it's also like you're asking a lot.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel it. Because for me, that's like, even though like, because what's it? I remember Mad John. Listen, your message lives in my head rent free. Okay, it lives in my head rent free. You upset me, Mad John. I'm gonna call out Mad John in my chat. All right, because like for me, I don't really feel like, I feel really bad imposing anything upon anyone unless I can like pay them for their services accordingly. Does that make sense? I feel so bad imposing on people. Like I have a role on my Discord for like volunteers. Like, oh, if I ever need anything, I'll ping that role. I think I've only used it once because I'm just like, I just feel so bad. So then when I like mentioned the fact that, oh, it was like one of my community figureheads, Zozim, like ended up archiving like every segment of every VOD I've done for the last 40 VODs to like, so I can like archive them on the second channel, right?
Yeah.
I think Mad John was like, that's so sad. I'm like, fuck you, John. I'm mad at you. I stuck in my head, John. I'm mad at you, okay? Because I'm like, I feel so bad. I don't want to bother people, man. It's so bad. How do you do it, Mayro? How do you fix that? I want to have an ego to bother people, okay?
I'm not the one to ask. A lot of the
I want to bother. I want to be an ego, please.
I'm sorry.
Oh God.
A lot of the time I go a long time without uploading it because I'm like, I don't have a huge amount of money I can just spend, so I don't wanna hire editors to do this video I can't be bothered to make because I can't pay them fairly.
Yeah. For me, I'm just kind of like I don't pay my editors fairly, but like they do a lot of the game. I pay them at least.
You know,
my co-peers, like I pay them something at least. You know what I mean? Because like believe me, I'm hardly Mr. Money bags over here. But
yeah.
Soon, Spongy. As soon as we're at the moon, Spongy, I'll pay you more than the fucking pittance. Okay, I promise. Because yeah, I do feel really bad, honestly. It's terrible. How do you got big YouTubers get away with this shit? When I hear like a controversy, it's like they were getting their fans to do this. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you square that one away?
It's crazy.
Can you teach me the spell? Fuck.
I don't know where these YouTubers are getting the money from. Maybe
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe uploading more than once every 2 months gets you like higher like what's the
high ego? You know what I mean? Like you see that 1 out of 10 a lot, and you're like, ooh, yes. Like those little fireworks on the 1 out of 10 thing. You're like, ooh, yes.
I do like my fireworks. I forgot that.
I do like.
I forgot the name, but it's the thing that like determines like how much money you get per 1,000 views.
The
CPM. Yeah. It must have like higher CPMs because like I've done, I've like some of the like modding stuff I've done like for like YouTuber friends and like they paid me and I'm like, surely this video isn't gonna make a quarter of what you're paying me.
But man, some people get those CPMs. I don't even know what mine. I don't even look at my analytics, man. I'll be honest with you.
I don't look at mine too much because that makes me feel bad. When I see a YouTube, when I see one of my videos is doing well, I look at it on my videos tab. I'm like, oh, I wonder what this is out of 10. But otherwise, I don't really look at it.
Yeah. I'll look at it like monthly to like get like trends because I think that's genuinely quite important information. But like on a video by video basis, nah, I just don't care, man. I'm gonna be honest. I just like making stuff. I just like making stuff, Mayro. I want to be an influencer, I just want to be a YouTuber. Why can't we go back to? I miss old YouTube. I used to be a YouTuber, but now people calling me an influencer. I don't want to influence anyone. I just want to have fun. It used to be so good before, but now it's less good, isn't it right, Mayro?
It used to be so good. When there was Content Corp. Oh wait.
Oh what the? Oh man, you heard about that shit?
Oh
man.
yeah,
it's like 2016 all over again.
That's crazy.
God damn.
New Content Corp.
I've got a rant to go on if you'd allow me. I've got a rant to go on with that. Okay?
I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it.
The Content Corp rant. Well, let me fill my audience in on like who this guy is. So, content creator back in the day who I used to be a big fan of. Okay,
me too.
iDubbbz, right? You a big iDubbbz guy? I was a big iDubbbz guy back in the day. All right, big fan of him. Right? He made a series called Content Corp. Right? Well, it was essentially like a big like takedown piece of like a YouTuber that. I think almost every time you could say at least deserved it, right? At least deserved, like, there was something about them that deserved, like, some heavy sort of criticism. Now, if you told me what made Content Corp better than, like, your average, like, hit piece video essay, I would say it was 3 parts, right? I thought about this day. I thought that's take Mayro, because me and my brother Ozzy watched it yesterday and were fucking pissed off, right?
Okay.
Is that a third of it was, like, him actually bringing up good points, right? Like, Keemstar ends up, like, spreading fake news and, like, potentially getting people, like, swatted and stuff. Like Rice Gum is just like really shitty, like has horrible attitudes towards people. So 1/3 is that. The other third is like iDubbbz is an insane man. Like for one, didn't he just shave half his hairline for like no fucking reason?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like shit like that is why I'm watching it. Like 1/3 is like iDubbbz is an insane man, and then the other third is like the funny skits and stuff. So something like he'll make a song for Keemstar. He'll like he like when for for the Keemstar one he made a song with like a music video where he's smashing a bunch of garden gnomes. For like the Rice Gum one, like he got a music video of like all of your favorite YouTubers, including PewDiePie, like, all the people of the era, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, that's what made a Content Corp. It was those 3 things: funny skits, actual insanity, good analytical hit piece, right? So then you get like he was like, I'm not doing Content Corp anymore, guys. It was bad and mean, and I hurt everyone who did. I'm like, a bit sorry, but okay, fair enough. You're too old for that. All right, whatever, right? Then he brings it back. I'm like, oh, so what? We're gonna bring back Content Corp? And then it's just like 2 out of 3 of those points are gone. Like he does the opening skit, but then it's just him sitting in a chair for like an hour, and I'm just like, where's the funny?
Yeah.
You forgot how to. Idubbbz forgot how to be funny. I'm not like, and then, I don't know if this bothered you as much as it bothered me, Mayro. But like, after he does the opening skit, he takes off the cop uniform. Ironically, that pissed me off because I'm just like, the whole point is that you're in a cop outfit. You are the content cop. That's your bit. You are the cop. And he took off the outfit. No, like literally, with like the moment the video starts, he rips the shirt off, he throws the hat away, and he just sits there. And I'm just like, what is going on here? So there's no like Idubbbz chicanery. There's no like funny skits and like music videos or anything like that. It's just him yapping in front of a camera for an hour, and none of it's funny at all.
Yeah.
And on top of that, and if we're going like on me, this is a me personally. I think that's what's objectively wrong with Content Cop. I think if you're talking to me personally, I'm sure you're gonna go, Musty. I don't know if I agree with that, right? But for me, the tone of it was just all like, Ethan, you're kind of hurting right now, and when you're better, we'll be friends again. For me, I'd rather you just called me the N-word and called it a day. I'll be honest with you, Mayro. If you hated me, just call me a slur and be done with it. I don't need a therapy speak, okay? Fuck that shit. I want to know where you stand with me, okay? If you're like, nah, I hate you, fuck that guy. Like, based. You're not based. But no, it was just like, no, I just don't think you're in the right head. Shut up. Honestly, like, what's it? The generalization of mental health terms, I would say, has overall been a good thing for society because it's made these conversations like much more like palatable for the everyday man. But in this case, I'm like, nah, do you know what? Let's go back to the Stone Age. Let's go back to the press. Don't talk about it. Let's go back to that. Honestly, I know because I've had it. Like when it comes to people like Idubbbz, it sets back mental health conversations 10 years, man. Just say you don't like the guy. No, just be real. Just say you don't like the guy. The guy's a cunt. Because yeah, Ethan is a bit of a cunt. You know, he is. It's true. Just say it. Say you think he's a cunt now, and he was a horrible friend to you, and call it a day. Don't give me this therapy speak, please. That's just me personally, but I'm sure you don't agree with it. But my words are not reflective of the Mayro and the Mayro Foundation, okay? It's just so mostly. But I hate that shit, okay? I hate that shit, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with all of that, but, you know, it's fair. I see the... I was admittedly a little worried with where that was going to go, but...
Listen. I'm never gonna do it out of TS. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get your channel banned. I've never.
That's not the part I was concerned about.
Well, what are you concerned about?
I feel like a lot of the I miss the old Idubbbz type comments come from a certain place.
Sorry, I didn't address the elephant in the room. Yeah, there's definitely a chunk of like dipshit fans who's like, Idubbbz doesn't say the N-word or the F-slur anymore. He's not funny anymore. That's not what made him funny. It's what made him edgy, and yeah, in turn maybe led to some funnies. But that's not the reason he was funny. The reason he was funny is because he shaved half his hairline. He kept making fun of Levy for not having a chin. He like set up this like wheel board game like out in public to like make fun of a guy for not having a chin. That's hilarious. Mean-spirited, fucking hit crazy as hell, but funny. All right, the slurs are kind of like that's like the level 0 take. Does that make sense? When people go, Idubbbz is funny because he used to say slurs. That's a level 0 take. Okay, even if you told me he didn't say the N-word once, I'd be like, I don't care. All right, I don't care. Is it funny? Is he funny? That's my thing. And he wasn't funny. But I mean, that's the bit. He was boring. I could forgive all of it if it weren't such a bore.
For me, I was like, it didn't really hit for me because maybe I've grown up, but I didn't know who any of the people were. Like I know
that didn't help neither.
Like I know who
Denims, bro.
Yeah, I know who Ethan is. I know who Hassan is, but I don't know much about him other than everyone hates him. Like I know who Idubbbz is. I don't know who Frogan is. I don't know who Denims is. I don't know who the other. I don't think we even heard the names of the other two. I just didn't, and it was kind of he was talking about that being like a boycott, and I don't know who these people are. What are you talking like?
Yeah, exactly.
I need context.
Yeah, like one of the top comments when I saw it was "huge day for the unemployed," and I'm like, well, I'll fucking say, like, good lord, like maybe I have gone older because I ain't kept tabs with any of these people, you know.
Like I remember,
what the hell, man?
I remember at the time, like when the Rice Gum one came out, I also had no idea who Rice Gum was, but I felt like I at least got I got the context. Like I understood what he was talking about.
He was just like a wannabe rapper, like hype beast kind of guy. You know, that's what you really need to know about him to like.
From watching the video,
yeah,
I understood what he was criticizing. I didn't really understand what half of like. I'm not saying that the criticisms were invalid. I just genuinely don't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, that was my issue as well. Because I'm like, half of it, I'm like, yeah, he's a bit of a cunty, I suppose. But then the other half, I'm like, who are you people? So, man, like I said, huge day for the unemployed.
Oh, I knew who Adam McIntyre was. That was the other one. I knew who that was.
Yeah.
Um,
I did see the wake up bit. Yeah, like the opening skit was decent. Again, it set me up. The opening skit baited me because I mean, it was decently funny. You know, the whole bit like where Hassan concedes that Ethan is the GOAT, and then like he's like, "Wake up, it's such a dream," and all of them are Fortnite dancing. I was like, that's kind of funny. But then he gets to the video, he rips off the fucking uniform, and I'm like, you know what, whatever, boring.
Now the opening paid off, especially if you see Ethan's reaction to it. That like super paid it off.
Okay, I need to see Ethan's reaction because that's kind of funny actually.
That's
the opening again.
That's super paid off. You got Frogan in here, what?
I need to see it. But yeah, like if it was literally like half the length, like touched upon like most of the big points, just make fun of him for like balding at like 34 or something. Just like, bring back the older, because that's what iDubbbz did. He was like mean spirited, but like that was what a content cop was, you know? Like if you didn't want to be mean anymore, then don't make it a content cop. I get it. Like I probably wouldn't be as mean as he used to be in the old videos, definitely not. But I wouldn't also make a content cop, would I, Mayro? You know, I wouldn't make one.
I guess he
the mean spiritedness is what makes it a content cop. So
I think he definitely wanted he wanted the draw of the he knew if he made it a content cop it would get a lot of views. I don't really understand his but like I can understand the perspective of like not wanting to be too mean spirited, but I feel like a lot of it still was mean spirited. That's what was kind of weird. Like
that's what missed it. Yes, exactly.
Like the whole like if he didn't want to be mean spirited, that's fine, and like I support him going like fully in that direction if that's where he wants to go. But it just seemed like even as content cop for me, like if he wants to make content cop less mean spirited, that's fine. But the opening,
yeah, I'm okay with that.
The opening with him getting together with a bunch of people that Ethan hates, or like used to be friend with and isn't friend with anymore, getting together in a room and doing the L Fortnite dance.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, that was funny as hell, man.
It was funny.
Like, we needed more of that energy is what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? But it was an hour long and like an hour of it was just a yap fest. I'm like, brother, man, like unless like he's responsible for like the tariffs, like come on now, like give me like the cliff notes. Do you know what I mean? Like give me like the big 3 talking points as to why Ethan is a bad, you know, and then just make fun of him. You know, like, and then do a skit with like a song or something like that, and then like more Fortnite dances, and then I would have been golden. But no, it sucked, man. Yeah, that's my content cop rant. I fucking hated it, man.
That's fair. I don't feel as strongly as you, but I do think that you know, maybe it could do some work, and maybe if iDubbbz accepted my friend request on Discord, we could sort that out.
Yeah, you know that was the biggest issue. It's because you're not so friends with you. If he was, you would have told him to make the video better.
Exactly. I am on iDubbbz's side because H3 blocked me on Twitter like 7 years ago.
Why did you get blocked by H3? What happened?
It was around
something you said.
It was something I said. It was around the time.
What did you say?
It was around the time when he first started like really beefing with Keemstar. And like I replied to one of his posts, and I was just like, "All right, enough about this. Do you like Quagsire, Ethan?" And he blocked me.
No, for that of all things.
For that.
That's just not nice. That's just not nice at all.
It's not. It's crazy. So you know, I'm anti Ethan.
You know, I am too now. Not because of the content.
That's the only issue I really have with him.
Yeah, no, same. No, I fucking know. I don't fuck with him anymore.
Kind of genuinely, honestly, I don't really, because otherwise I don't really keep tabs on what he's doing. So
no, neither do I. I haven't kept tabs with ever since he started the podcast, like way back when. I just kind of stopped following. I like his skit videos, like his reaction videos way back when.
Yeah, I think like
that was my H3. But
yeah,
other than that,
and I mean like if he was still doing that, I probably wouldn't watch it because I mean my politics and stuff have changed since then.
Of course.
Like,
damn, you're not part of the alt-right pipeline anymore. That infamous alt-right pipeline.
Oh god.
Oh no, but feminists get own compilation, Mayro. But feminists get own compilation number 77.
I did like my feminist get owned compilation. I think there might be relics of alt-right pipeline Mayro somewhere, but I don't. You really have to dig.
Yeah. I think all of us kind of went through a little bit.
You really have to.
In hindsight, it's just kind of funny. You know what I mean?
I can think of. I think that at least one video where I like make a joke that's like, I think no one took it seriously, but like I know where the joke comes from. where I was just like, I don't know. I said something along the lines of like, Baz is not a feminist because he didn't hate men or something.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I ever left any comments in the era, but I was definitely sucker for a feminist get owned compilation. You know?
Yeah, but
definitely a sucker for one of those back then. But then I actually started listening to the conservatives speaking. I'm like, what the hell? You guys aren't cool. You guys hate me.
Yeah.
And that was kind of it, really. And that was kind of my end all.
I kind of grew up. It was peak comedy when you're 13.
There's peak comedy of his era. Like the when I look back in hindsight, like the moments were a bit keynote, but obviously the era that it led to was less than stellar, should we say?
No, absolute peak comedy. Being at school and your friend tells you what they're identifying as now. They're identifying as a fridge
the
now?
attack helicopter one? The attack helicopter now?
But,
oh, man.
And then you grow up, and then you meet people who are actually identifying as weird shit, and you're like, you know what, that's kind of sick. Go you. That's actually awesome.
Like, you know what? You go, girl, you know?
Exactly.
You be Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony, okay? You live in that headcanon.
And I don't even mean that.
Than a real one,
and I don't mean that as a straw man. I mean genuinely. Shout out to the Ellican community. You guys are cool, and I respect the hell out of you guys. Xenogenders, go for it.
No, never interact with them personally, but you know what?
We're good.
If they like Metroid, I fuck with them. That's what I can say.
That's great. That's great.
My politics transcends anything. It's just, hey man, do you like Metroid Dread? Can we talk about Metroid Dread, please?
I do want to try Metroid Dread. That's like.
Are you one of those Scott the Was Nintendo fans? I've never played Metroid.
I am one of those Scott the Was Nintendo, but I don't count. No. I don't count because remember I played Xenoblade, so.
Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. You know, I like to think there's like one less than surface level Nintendo series. As long as you play that, you're not one of those Scott the Was. I think Metroid counts. I think Xenoblade counts.
Yeah,
it's like one of those ones. You know. I don't know which other ones you'd slap in there.
Yeah.
I feel like if you played a Mario Luigi game before Brothership, I think that counts too.
Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Maybe a little bit. That's maybe the gateway. You know? That's like a gateway drug.
It's a gateway, yeah.
Pikmin, I put Pikmin in there. Kirby, I don't know. Would you put Kirby in there?
No.
I don't know. Fire Emblem?
Fire Emblem, yeah.
I think I'd put Fire Emblem in there. Definitely. Urban Champion. If you played Urban Champion on the NES, one of my favorite games ever made.
Oh, of course.
And that's gonna be an Urban Champion 99 on the Switch too.
I've definitely heard of that.
You know how to hit NES game, Urban Champion?
I'm sorry.
Made by Nintendo? Oh man. Fake fan all along, eh?
I played Mario and Luigi before it was cool. Mario and Luigi has always been cool since the get-go, so you're wrong.
It's actually so real for that, honestly. Superstar Saga.
Superstar Saga.
My god.
Inside Story remains my favorite game. Mainly nostalgia, but you know, it is also still quite good.
No, it's one of those if you said that unironically was your favorite game of all time, just do you know what, fair?
Yeah, I mean it is, but when I play it, I do have a lot of moments which I don't actually like this bit, but you know, I'm so nostalgic for it.
Yeah, I think upon my replay, I'm just it was some of those mini games when you're inside Bowser got a bit
Yeah.
I think those are the only parts I would say were a downside. The rest of it, I'm yeah, you know what, fuck with this.
Yeah, I still love the game. I think.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people didn't like the remake. I personally like the remake because it cuts down on the tutorials.
Oh, does it? I mean, if anything, that's all the more reason to like it.
Yeah, there's stuff about it that's obviously it runs at half the frame rate and it's slower paced, and it makes the game easier. But it gets rid of the tutorials, so the start of the game is fun to play.
Hell yeah! Don't know why they always insisted on that, honestly.
On what in particular?
Just everything's a tutorial, not skippable in the slightest. I'm I get it.
Yeah.
Don't want to leave people confused, but I'm just man, you couldn't have a button that says I've played these games before, you know? Just let us do our thing.
I kind of wish they did that in Brothership if they kind of kept that.
Honestly,
because you know it's I know I think you said you haven't played Paper Jam. One net positive that Paper Jam did for the series, or two net positives, is Paper Jam invented the speed up cutscenes button, and it was in all the remakes and in Brothership. And Paper Jam stopped giving you tutorials for every little thing and slowing the game down to teach you how to jump, and just said, "Here's the guide, go read it."
Yeah, brilliant. Honestly, I think I think when I played Dream Team, I was definitely getting I was definitely starting to fucking look up at the sky every time I got a new Luigi area ability. I'm for fuck's sake. But then there was one, I don't remember which one it was, But there was one where literally like Dreambelt was like, I'll let you figure that. I'm like, oh my god, yes! Oh my god, they're figuring out. But I remember, I think the next one right after that was like, to do this move, you have to. And I'm like, for fuck's sake. So like it was literally just I think like it was an accident. They just forgot to put the tutorial in.
That's crazy.
Honestly, was it the anti-gravity one? Yeah, it was the anti-gravity one. They're just like, figure it out. I'm like, yeah. It's pretty easy to figure out. You press the button and the gravity flips. No way.
I'm not used to having to think for myself though. That's crazy.
I know, right? I'm used to getting all my opinions from my favorite YouTubers, such as Mayro.
Based and real, because my opinions are the correct ones.
Seventh, finished 7th overall. Breezy came first. Cobble 2nd. Bowser dude in 5th. Bowser dude, I'm very disappointed. I expect better from you. Dream Team needs a remake. Does it need a remake? Or do you want a remake, man, John? I think he just wants a remake.
If they're doing 3DS ports on Switch, I wouldn't be opposed to a 3DS port of Dream Team with the tutorials cut down.
That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
But I don't see that being like. I'm surprised Mario and Luigi came back at all, considering how much.
Yeah, honestly,
how much money it didn't make them.
They sold decently, right? Surely.
I think decently. Yeah, the Bad Inside Story remake truly was something in terms of sales, but.
I mean, I feel like Bowser's Inside Story was like a phenomenon in that regard, you know? I feel like any company just basing their future just on that one game is probably doing like a bad.
Yeah.
I would say so anyway.
Think Brothership's gonna be the last game? Nah, I don't think so.
Nah, I think they'll do another one. They're not like fucking Ubisoft where like it's like, oh, the game didn't sell 10 million. Oh, it has to be cancelled now. That's what they're known for, man. The bastards.
Okay, sorry, you
I was gonna say we'll leave the Mario Kart there for now, chat. It was fun playing. What are you gonna say, man?
I wanted to ask your opinion on I know you're a Brothership enjoyer, but I saw in chat like Inside Story had the best character writing. I thought Brothership had by far the best characters in the series, like easily. I wanted to hear your thoughts.
Without thinking about it too much off the top of my head, I would say I like the characters of. Well, see, this is the thing, right? I would say off the top of my head right now, I think Bowser's Inside Story probably has higher highs because Bowser and particularly Bowser and like Chippy's interactions.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Bowser's amazing, and then Bowser and Chippy are just like fucking like dynamic. I fucking love those interactions.
That's
true.
So
I think that has higher highs, but I'd say overall I like the general characters more in Brothership than I did.
Yeah.
In BIS, I would say.
That's how I felt, because I mean I'm like such a diehard Mario and Luigi fan, but for Brothership I love like every character other than a Daphne.
Oh yeah, no, Daphne. To be fair, I give her props. I give her props because like that's kind of the point. She was supposed to be a bit of a bitch.
Like,
so
I know, like they wanted us to hate her, and I'm like, great job, you did it. I hate her. I don't want to. I don't want to see her. Is that what? Great. You got your goal. You made a shitty character. Good job.
Well, it's the fact that like she doesn't really like. I think it's that like she was a shitty character, but she wasn't given anything more than just being a shitty character. Because like, okay, I get it, you're Techniki's rival, but what else do you do? You know?
And then at
like,
the end,
what else do you do?
At the end, I'm like meant to like her because Techniki got to work with her. I don't care. She was
it's like, there wasn't enough to like make her at least seem somewhat likable in some context. I'm not expecting her to be like the best character ever, but like there's no context in which she was likable. She doesn't like help you with anything personally. She doesn't like do any like craziness like that. She's just kind of like a bitch to you, and then a bitch to Techniki, and then they work together a bit, and then it's kind of it. And I'm like, well, whose side do you think I'm on then? Who do you think I'm going to side with at the end? You know, I ain't gonna be on your side. Get out of here.
But yeah, I think overall I really connected with the characters like as a whole more than I feel like in other games, because I just felt like they were a lot more memorable.
I just like the fact that Peach actually did something.
That was really nice.
Honestly, like, call me a feminist, but I just like it when Peach does stuff. She's been a damsel for too long. Honestly, I'm letting my feminism come out. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that when Peach does stuff, it's a W for the world. Right. I'm a big fan.
I do think they are trying to move past the Peach gets kidnapped era. I really do think so.
Honestly,
let
Luigi be kidnapped. Okay. Like, when he gets kidnapped. He can do funny things. All right.
Exactly.
When Peach gets kidnapped, it's boring now. Okay. She's like, "Help me, Mario," and all he gets is a pat on the hat these days. You know what I mean? He doesn't even get a smooch on the cheek.
Did you see
it's all woke nonsense, I tell you.
Did you see the Peach description in the Nintendo Today app? Probably not. It says
no, I didn't. What
so, like, Peach's character introduction was like, her and Mario are really good friends who like to play sports together.
Half the game, she gave him a smooch. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. Like, far be it from me to do like a dorkly, but there's got to be a bit more going on. You know what I mean?
Really good friends, yeah, with benefits maybe, but
Zinger, got him. Honestly, it has to be. Do you think Sabrina Carpenter could be in Mario Kart World? What do you think, Mayro? This person's asked the question like 5 times. I think we have to answer now.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who that is.
You don't know? You don't know? Oh, really?
Who are they?
They're the latest pop girly that's like kind of like on the scene and everyone loves now. You know?
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I was gonna ask what game they were from, so that's...
Okay. But like she's like the girly pop, like stealing the show. Do you know what I mean? Like you're the like the Tay-Tay of the modern day. You know, Taylor
cool.
Swift.
Yeah, I've never heard of them. I was expecting you to say it was a Fire Emblem character fully.
But you know, the hit character for Fortnite. Sorry, not a singer. They're from Fortnite.
Oh, from
Fortnite. She's
Fortnite?
got a skin in Fortnite, so
Okay.
everyone's saying
Oh,
Sabrina Carpenter from Fortnite.
Okay, so
That's
she's
pretty
like
funny.
she's like Mr. Beast. Okay, yeah, put her in.
Okay, yeah, put her in. Yeah, put her in all this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. An item shop would kind of go a little harder. It's like, the coins you collect. Think about that, Mayro.
Exactly.
Item shop. That'd be
I
kinda cool.
agree. I would like to know.
Tsunamiku skin.
I would like to know if coins would have a different role because there's going to be so many items about giving other people coins in that game.
It'd be interesting to theorize, but
yeah.
I'll leave it there, Mayro. I'm all talked out. If I'm being honest.
That's all good.
I'm gonna go get to. I probably need to edit something. I'm so lazy. I'm actually so lazy.
It's all good. Thanks for hanging out.
Let's get started. Listen, it was fun chatting with you. Anyone that came from Mayro's stream, thank you so much, and thank you for having me. You're far too kind. Far too kind for hosting me.
I mean, same for you.
I hope
Thanks for having me.
I hope I was a lovely guest. Okay, I know I'm a bit much sometimes.
I mean, I thought I was here. I was thinking I was your guest. So thank you.
You're the bigger platform, therefore. That's kind of how it goes. So
I mean, you have 3 times as many viewers as me.
no, bigger platform, therefore. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm not looking at the view account. The tab's closed for me.
All right.
I have 2 viewers as far as I'm concerned.
All right. Well, thanks.
Have a good one, Mary. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You too. Have a good
Peace
one.
out. See you
Bye.
later.
Thanks, chat. I wasn't expecting. I was expecting him to say no, but then we talked for like 10 years. I'm also gonna end stream, like, because I was going to end stream like 3 hours ago. Goodbye, chat. Have a good day.